I gotta watch your show.
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah.
Never
Write us a
heard of
comment.
it.
Technically rappers.
You are technically rappers, yeah.
Wait, you guys, wait, really? That's fucking
Technically, I
awesome.
made
Like
all the
new
hip-hop.
metal rap.
New metal?
I guess
That's kind of
so.
dope.
Kind of like Trent Reznor.
Dan Turtle did all
We
the
count.
scratching.
Maybe,
Ooh.
ooh.
I love this turtle, dude. I can just
He
imagine
has
you as
such
like
a
a
good
DJ
vibe.
deck going.
Bro's got such a good vibe on this because, like, I just really like.
I love this.
how-
It's all the smile. It's all the smile.
It's the glasses, it's the smile, and it's just the it doesn't even change. It's like the facial aspects. It just will not change. It's so
Are you willing to
perfect.
sell
Cool
pizza?
bouncer.
I think you should start selling pizza, dude. You just put your
Yeah.
fucking face on it and just be like, bam, get some Psycho Turtle pizza.
Ooh, that'd be tough. That would actually be tough. That would
Exactly.
actually be tough. So, but, you
That should be the
know,
next album.
Psycho Turtle pizza.
pizza.
Yes.
You gotta get a
That's
taco
your EP.
pizza if you're on it. Like a bonus album.
Dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mexican pizza. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Are you finally ready?
Yes, I was just yapping because you know what, I always like to have these little I always like to have a good segue transition and everything. But you know, if you're good and I'm good, you know, I really want to thank you guys for taking the time to doing all of this. I didn't expect the whole group to come show up to the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like this is
were all available.
awesome.
Thank you.
My boys bring it.
I'm very fortunate.
Thank you. You know, and you know, this is the first. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it's the first time that I actually saw you guys personally in like a one-to-one kind of scenario. Wick has shown me some of your music before and everything, and I've seen that you guys are kind of like in the sphere of the VR chat music scene, but you kind of like you're kind of different, like, you know what I mean? And it's the one thing. Like, how do you feel about like now with being VR chat music artists? Like, what's kind of like your takes on this? Like, give me your takes so far since you guys had your music career so far.
I think it's a perfect opportunity to, work out the bugs of a project before it really takes root with itself, and like transcends and goes, to like the real world, or to let it fall, and let it change gears, because musicians need like action, they need guidance, they need like reception and such. And I think that on this platform, throughout the last like 2-3 years, you've been a musician, I've been a musician, like Red's done shows, like the commonality between all of that is like it's good to like work out the bugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of bugs do you think? Like technical side, like issues with the model, issues
Flow,
with sound design,
composition, and other such like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just getting more experienced as musicians, but I kind of love the unique gimmick that VR offers, and that's really what drew me in. There's a whole story about the creation of Altered Evil as its own property, and the ultimate goal is to make an episodic show. But basically, the long and short is that I just kind of had this realization that, like, oh, if I create a character in a world, I can produce anything. Like because I had run YouTube channels before this project, and it was always a problem because things were so sporadic, of like this YouTube poops, and then tech reviews, and then restoration videos, and then music, and then live sketch comedy, and it was all like under one umbrella, and it was kind of confusing to the audience because I would just start a new series that was unrelated to the last series, which gained me a different audience. Everybody's like, where's the old stuff? The nice thing about VR is that it's kind of a lot of these projects are personality focused, and it's more so like me, Vinny, the character from Altered Evil, is doing all these different things, but it's all focused under the lens of Altered Evil itself. Okay. So Altered Evil can do sketches, but we're a band, so we do music as well, and all kinds of different things, and it just makes more sense to have such a diversity of projects under an IP like this. And of course, the medium of VR and the ability to model your own character and world at all is like so far beyond what was possible just a few years ago. I know people have been doing VR chat stuff in the game for. I've met many of them doing stuff in the game a lot longer than me, but it's something that I only realized, I would say 2021, New Year's 2020 to 21 is when I had this kind of epiphany moment.
You were like, oh, I can make this a reality of everything that I wanted to do beforehand. That was just kind of like on a channel that does everything.
Yeah, I was joking with one of my friends because I was looking for my next project. I was like, oh, I don't know what to do next. And he's like, oh, you should be a VTuber. And we laughed about it at the time because, you know, especially 5 years ago, when you think VTuber, you just think of like the HoloLive PNG tubers. And that's really what we meant. And we're laughing about that because like, oh, these people, like, they can't turn their heads, let alone like stand up and go to the bathroom, like on stream. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the idea was like, I just kind of was like, holy shit, yeah, if I make a character in a world, I can play something that's kind of like an authentic version of myself. Although, you know, I always say that like when you create a character for lore, especially if it's going to be an OC and you're going to like present yourself through it, you definitely want it to be some kind of exaggerated fantasy version of yourself to maintain some kind of authenticity. And so that's how I came about with Vinny. There's a lot of personality quirks that just translate to being the vampire in the castle.
Oh yeah.
So it's really just you like times 10 or something, kind of like a streamer would be normally.
Yeah, and the original idea was like, oh, I'm gonna be like the anti VTuber, where, you know, I'll be streaming a game or whatever, and then I'll like my character gets up and walks off screen, and that would be like such a mind blow moment for these people of like, oh, I've never seen anything like that before. And I spent like a whole year researching, you know, learning how to use Blender. I had thanks to Psychoturtle, I'd had a little bit of experience with a DAW before, but before that, I was literally making music in video editors, and it was not working.
Oh wow!
It was
that's brutal.
It was kind of embarrassing. Yeah, there was no snap to time or anything, so the composition was just I don't want to talk about it. But
you would have been better off with Audacity.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Honestly, yes. But it's so I took like basically a whole year to learn Blender, try and understand Unity, although thankfully I have people that help me with that. Unity is just one of those things that I don't connect with because it has so many quirks.
Yeah, dude. I don't blame you.
Yeah, people make their own add-ons to make, you know, even like the VRChat stuff even easier, you know, because it's just so quirky.
Oh yeah. And now that it's been a few years, like there's more tools available, but especially at the time, it was just like, oh god, I don't even know where to start. But you know, I basically just learned just enough to get everything imported, the first version, and then started cranking out YouTube videos, doing world hops with Wampus. Where are you? Yeah, there you are.
There's Wampus.
There you are.
Yeah. There's so many different elements of the projects that we can get into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to. But
before we go too crazy,
we have Vinny, we have, am I wrong, Psychoturtle, BirdSatan. We have Wampus and RollTheRed, right?
I completely forgot I had to throw on my earmuffs. Psychoturtle. I love his guy's vibe. I love this guy's vibe.
I love Psychoturtle. It's the smile. I swear to God.
You forgot the bird is the word.
And
we have bird.
Bird is the word. This is the dance, right? You can't hit it for me just one time?
Come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Come on, you gotta do it. Come on.
At least give me some of this.
Wampus is doing it. Oh,
they're doing the default dance.
Damn, I made him look. I made BirdSatan look. I made him look. Yo,
I looked and then he stopped immediately.
Oh man. And then we got BirdSatan, Wampus, and RollTheRed. So yeah.
What
are
an
you gonna
honor.
get
Thank you guys.
before
All y'all.
Yeah. So like as far as like your positions in the whole team here, like as far as the Altered Evil team and everything like that, like as far as what's your positions in as all for like, and what your position is for the whole entire group, you know what I mean?
So, I guess you could call me the mastermind of the project, as Altered Evil is my
Yes.
brand. WORMZ was released as a collaborative album through Altered Evil, featuring the talents of my lovely friends. And so when it comes to the tracks, I did a lot of the production. There were many such cases where I didn't do any of it, like all of the scratches. That's all Psycho Turtle.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bird has done vocals, bass line. He also did the mastering for the album.
Okay.
Red has supplied many synths and atmospheric bits, as well as drums for several songs.
Was that some of like the transition songs you had in the album, or were there more that I'm unaware of?
Yeah. Red did the drums on
I got to sneak a
Squiggle.
breakcore in there.
Yeah. We tried to say no breakcore, but we couldn't stop them.
Can't handle it, man.
It's,
Can't
one's
handle not having
brutality.
breakcore. You know what I mean? You gotta have to slide it in there. You know what I'm saying? It's got to slide it
Give
in
them the
there.
keys, they're gonna drive. You know.
Yeah,
And it's not
exactly.
that I even like object. It's just breakcore isn't new metal, but at this point, it's more of like a new metal impressionist splatter painting than trying to be true to form and true to production.
Yeah.
It's more of a
Yeah,
love letter to new metal
Yeah.
from people who grew up on it.
Yeah, I don't even
Yeah.
smoke meth.
We don't represent.
I
They're-
think
they're-
one was a rebel.
What new metal artists
If it's
smoked
written.
meth? I'm not sure of.
Oh,
Alive.
one of our
Lore.
biggest one of my biggest influences, and you can see it on a couple of tracks on the album, is Korn. And
Oh, cool.
Korn's
He was into
first album-
meth?
they're debatably the first new metal group, or the first one to really receive that label. The Deftones were there too, and you could argue semantics on all that stuff.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Deftones.
Korn,
We of
Korn,
course could.
yeah,
the
Deftones, the Deftones. Yes,
No,
with their
just
famous album
Deftones.
White Horse.
Yep,
The
I love that
Corns?
song.
So, Korn.
Yeah.
Korn. Yeah, the Korns. The Korns for their first album, which is '93. The self-titled
there,
one.
Not to
They
be confused with
apparently
the
did
Doors.
so much meth that they would stay up for weeks, and they don't remember recording half of the album. But they were so
Oh, my.
methed out that they actually ended up inventing a whole new genre. So I can respect that.
That's actually insane.
I mean, they put it to work.
Yeah.
Look
You know,
at where we're at now.
it's
Now we have
first
Altered
was
Evil.
psychedelics. Now it's meth. You know, like first now rappers
Yeah.
are doing walk and Xanaxes combined, and like they just invent new genres. You know what I mean? Like I owe my whole entire rap career to
Yeah.
Future, because literally, like, if I didn't hear the Dirty Sprite 2 album, I would have just lost my. I wouldn't have been here right now. You know what I mean?
Don't do
Mhm.
drugs unless you want to be a musician.
Yes. You hear that, kids?
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this.
First, we'll put the camera back in front here. So we need to put a PSA to the kids here. Don't do drugs unless you want to be a rock star.
Yeah,
Goddamn
don't do
right.
drugs unless you want to be super cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Only not
Yeah.
cool kids
Also
don't
smoke,
do
too.
drugs.
They're trying to ban it for a reason. It's good for you, I
They're
think.
just trying to ban it, exactly.
Keeps the blood
But-
flowing when the body starts to shut down.
Exactly.
Real. So with that in mind, normally with with how you guys' influences are, do you find others within VR chat or just like within the community that would kind of like do similar, or like do you have, or basically you have your own little cult fan base, like cult following type shit, you know what I mean? Like kind of like you know what I mean? Like I haven't heard a lot of like full on new metal bands, like type music.
I think they might be the only one.
Really,
they might be
really
the only
any.
one. Wow, that's crazy.
I would say.
mean,
Well, here in VR chat, absolutely.
yeah.
And I think the numbers reflect that. It's people in VR chat typically. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a wild guess that they're not looking for new metal, but they
Yeah.
found it.
yeah.
It's more like, it kind of incidental. I would say we have worked.
We have that one
Mean
fan.
Bird. Yeah, I mean, we definitely
With
have
Theolema.
people who love the album, and we very much appreciate them for it. But you know, we'll say that it's not as accessible as something like a piano singer songwriter, which is a little bit more common, or the EDM scene, which is like, you know, we love all that stuff.
Bread and butter.
It's it's just simply like
The dominant force.
I have like a borderline autistic drive to just make the stuff that I love and the stuff I want to listen to, and it happened to be nu metal in this instance.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I've done other metal related projects. My first album was kind of black metal adjacent. The second album is folk metal. Now WORMZ comes along, and that's nu metal. I have plans to do a Western metal themed album, and it's all just kind of like, you know, if metal was out west, country western inspired metal riffs.
Are there any
Lots of
bands
really
like that
generic
out,
stuff,
or is
like-
this something you're gonna invent?
Job for a Cowboy in name, maybe not.
Oh,
in spirit.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Some B-sides of Queens of the Stone Age songs.
Yes,
Have that kind of
that's
Western twang.
Okay, that makes sense.
pretty good.
So
That's a
it's
pretty good
almost like uncharted
Oh,
territory,
versus-
except for
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see,
you two have horses.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
love.
They're already
Sunset.
they're already for being a cow person.
I was
yeah.
gonna say giddy up.
You got hooves. Oh my goodness.
You're not gonna ride me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, I wouldn't unless you asked. I don't even have my cowboy
Goodness.
hat on, dude. It's fine.
I feel like you might have it around in this mansion somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in
somewhere.
this place here. Yeah, it's somewhere in this place.
That's in my lavish wardrobe that is not pictured or modeled yet. Simply
In the shadows.
Understandable. So what I was gonna say is, do you guys feel like there should be more diversity within music artists inside the VR chat scene a little bit more? Like, you know, I mean, me and Wick, we do the VR chat rap music scene, and we kind of really,
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, yes. And you know, we've tapped into like how deep it goes, but like we've discovered that there's so much diversity, but it's been very little. Like, how do you guys feel that should there be more diversity within music inside VR chat, or like
Can I
do you
take this
feel
one?
like
go for it.
I'll follow you up with one.
you got it, Red? You
Go
got
ahead.
it.
I think people should just do what they want to do.
Mhm.
Lately, I've
Sure.
seen a lot of people just follow the EDM trend and they go and they DJ. But like, they want to do what they want to do, and I feel like they're kind of contained in their own spaces where they have to fit in. So like, I'm glad that we could do something like this because we're able to rebel and actually do what we want to do.
Counterculture.
So I encourage anyone to just do what they want to do.
Oh,
Yeah. Anybody watching, anybody out there on the airwaves watching, if maybe you were thinking about starting a creative project, doesn't matter if it's music or modeling or art or any, you know, any kind of creativity, hell, starting a garden, you know, in your backyard or whatever. This is my challenge to you. Don't wait till you're an expert. Just start. Just do it right now. As soon as you subscribe
me
to
on
Altered
Twitter.
Evil, as soon as right after you finish this interview and subscribe to Altered Evil, that is my challenge to you, is to do it right now. You obviously have the time to watch this.
Yeah, tag us on
So
Twitter.
as soon as this is done, and as soon as you subscribe, then you go and you do your thing. Be fearless about it. Be unapologetic about it.
I believe in
Oh
you.
yeah.
Make sure it exists, and then you
You
can
can
make
do
it better later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Done is better than perfect. We embody
True.
that.
I hear Shia
something
LaBeouf
better than
screaming in the
nothing.
back of my head right now, just to say,
Right.
"Do it,
Just
do it."
He was right.
yes, you can.
Well, like
There's gonna
with
be
the-
people
with-
who watch this who've never seen that before. That's over like 10 years old now,
No,
right?
Dude, that's a 10-year-old me. They should know it by now. Like, at that point, unless they're too young to know, and then I can understand. Then that means
I
I'm
don't
getting old. That means I'm getting
We
old.
know
I
that.
don't
We know that.
God.
I'm
God
only
help
like
me, God
5
help
years
me.
old, so like you know,
Oh,
this
okay.
reality that we live is that's what it is. It just
You're
is on my
only
head.
wait. You're only
I'm gonna be-
5, and not like 5,000. I thought you were like a
I'm so-
vampire.
Well, canonically, I'm 98 years old at all times.
Okay.
Okay.
At all times.
Bro, get
Okay,
the
I
senior
like it.
discount. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's
Hell
kind of a life hack.
Yeah,
It's-
life hack.
it's young
Be a
for-
vampire. Get
old.
the senior discount forever, bro. Like,
It's young for a
love it.
vampire.
True.
Real.
Very true.
Yeah.
So,
But
Are you the
sorry,
oldest
go ahead.
one in the
in
band?
terms of, I think so. Yes. Yes. Looking around, I think so.
The turtle might get you beat, but it depends on their age.
Psycho Turtle's
Hey, he's
like
not-
7.
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
a tortoise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a geologist or whatever. I'm my fault.
Geologist, a biologist. Oh god.
Yeah, they got rocks on them.
Bro doesn't know his amphibians. Like, come on.
We should do nah. First we talk about math, then we talk about the rock. You know, I mean, hey, I'm not an expert.
In terms of the scene itself, like it feels to me like the VRChat music scene is now. It's true that it's like no matter what, I think you're gonna establish like a certain bubble size. But I'd like to believe that I've seen a significant portion of the VRChat music scene, and I would compare it to like the music scene of a medium to large size American city, where there are lots of different groups. Like as I mentioned before, we're trying to compile all of the metal musicians in the VRChat scene that play metal and metal adjacent stuff, and that's just to get everybody in a Discord for collab purposes or promotional. Maybe we all play at the same club, something like that. Just try to get the scene together. And really, like when it comes to metal musicians in VR, there aren't too many. Would you say there's maybe 24?
As many as I can count on like two hands. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you guys
that's
including the
not
Japanese too?
It's not a lot. So for that reason,
Or
it's
easier to say me
important to
and my
like
friends.
it's important
Yeah.
to bring the scene together. But I also think that just given VRChat's current size, it probably is directly proportional to like the population, for the amount of specializations that if you had like a pie chart, you probably could just divide it into different genres based on population size, and then compare that with the population of VR and probably get a similar size vector.
Yeah, I think a lot of demographics go into that too, because you get a lot of people who are, on a quest, and the questies have a certain reputation, and then you also meet like the 54-year-old who just like put on another headset or whatever, and now they're here at like a like an EDM event or something. I'm sure you've seen plenty. So the crowd who would like metal music, or at least loves Tool or something, they're probably at an EDM event, and they just don't have the awareness that that kind of thing exists yet. Or at least at a good time for them to show up at.
Agreed.
Yeah, that was a problem that we did with a lot.
Did I ever tell you I met a
too.
Yeah.
I met a bassist that was 85 years old, and they played for the Doors, I think.
Holy
That's
shit.
actually tough.
In VR?
Sick.
They were a film for either the Doors or it was either the Doors or Pink Floyd. I always get those two confused.
That's actually bad.
Boomer rock.
How do you get
Boomer rock. I mean, listen,
I like the Doors.
I like the Doors too,
They're fire.
man. It's when you want to. That's when the drugs were mad pure back in those days, man.
That's when you can actually get Grateful Dead acid. Jealous
True.
of that.
True. Yes.
Yeah, I'll never know. I can only see the posters that they got of all the teddy bears hugging or whatever.
But the
Whatever
Dead's
they
not
are.
touring anymore.
What's so funny, bro? You have this bulge on the side of your face that won't go down. It's actually kind of funny.
Wait, you got a Fentanyl.
Shut the fuck up.
Why
Yeah,
would-
you're good now.
I don't see
Yeah.
a bulge.
Yeah.
Where's
you
my
got a
bulge
little-
at, Red?
It's gone. It's gone.
Is it my cheekbones?
It was his cheeks. He was puffing his
Got to be
cheeks,
careful
one
when
side
talking
cheek
about
out.
bulges in VR.
You're absolutely correct.
True, because people will think of 1,000 different
whoa.
things of what you're trying to mean, Yeah.
Or one.
No, just one different
One
thing.
big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big. Okay.
That one small thing. Who knows?
Yeah. It's.
You know.
I mean, you can.
It's for
That's
different
why we.
folks.
That's why we have sliders.
Exactly. See?
Yes. Variations. See?
Yeah.
Gotta know
yeah.
how to do it.
I'm
So-
sure we all
so-
seen plenty.
So when you guys said that you were bringing a lot of the musicians, there's not many that you guys see that speak English. Wick mentioned, do you guys bring the Japanese artists at all too? Because there's a huge scene of music that's going on over there too.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
The Japanese
have-
VR scene is something to behold, for sure.
I-
They're as usual. They're many years ahead of us.
Yeah.
In terms of just their integration and in general, the tools, everything. Like, we have as First Class Coffin, we've played in a Russian club a few times. So we.
Yep.
But the club consists of people, any Cyrillic speaking peoples. So it's not just Russian.
Was it the auditorium place or was it somewhere else? Like a theater?
Rock Club VR is what it's called.
It doesn't ring a bell, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know I've been to one.
They loved us out there because, of course, we play depressing music as First Class Coffin, so fits right in.
Yeah, but I know the Moloch Doma. You know, I know that. I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
that type of thing, but that's right up in there. Yeah, it was just like depressing. Like imagine like depressing '80s Beach Boys almost.
Ah,
goth,
genuine,
goth metal.
Genuine
goth
music,
stuff. Yeah. Genuine goth music.
Exactly.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah. But yeah, I mean,
bring a pack of cigarettes.
Yes. Smoke like 8 cigarettes at a time. You know what I mean? Chain smoke like crazy. You know, stand outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's my.
We're all black.
Mm-hmm.
Paint your face white.
I thought I was gonna grow up to be that way, but you know, then I guess the rap game kind of picked me up, and we're like,
I don't think they do that in New York.
They don't do that in New York. No, you had to be at a mall. Like there was a period of time, like I don't know what kind of mall. Like I used to be a mall goth, right? I used to be a mall goth, like buy like Spencer's.
Oh,
shit,
get in line.
Yeah. Well, this was back in like 2000, like 8, 2009. I'm showing my fucking age right now, but like you know what I'm saying.
Did you have
I'm sure they're right there with you.
Invader Zim T-shirt?
I would get an Invader Zim shirt, but I
Falling in reverse.
didn't like Gur. I didn't like Gur. I was like, I don't want to get Gur.
You have a pair of trip pants? How many pairs of trip pants do you have?
I had like at least like 2 pairs. My mom wouldn't let me get more because she thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
What is that?
So I'm probably right there with you. I definitely had my mall goth phase, and it actually never went away. I bought shit from Hot Topic like 2 months ago.
It's tough, bro. It's still a valid store.
Black
it's still a valid store. Yeah.
Nail polish? What are we talking?
It's not a bad place to get accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
You get
very
nice
true.
belts. You get nice wallets over there too. Like shit, I would always get like the chain johns, right, on my pants and like the chain part of my belts and everything. Like I would be swagging back in the day. So like, but would I do it now? Can I fold it on now at 28? Fuck, I don't know, man.
Mr. Psycho Turtle, when was the last time you shopped at Hot Topic?
Hot Topic? I don't have a car to get to the mall. So
You don't want to just ride around in your shell like they do in Super Mario?
oh yeah, just slide down the freeway.
Yeah, just
It's all fun and games until
I was like gonna laugh until you did.
around like a pinball machine.
That'd be pretty fire. I'd like to give it a try.
Yeah, dude, just
They gotta break down, Lane.
Just
You're breaking it down. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I saw you break it down a second ago.
Look at him go again. Look at him go again.
The head spin.
That's tough.
Damn.
That is tough.
I don't hit anyone with my limbs.
I love that.
Well, I mean,
VRChat's trying to save their base right now. Like they're getting knocked over.
Don't break it.
this thing is seeing some road, man.
Is that duct tape on it?
Motley's bass. He has giant claws, dude.
my
That's
God,
why he.
yeah.
That's why he can only
Oh.
play bass. See how cut up it is? We have to use
Yeah,
giant gauge
that
strings
shit
so he
looked like
doesn't
it
break 'em.
survived a goddamn war.
It is a 1951 Fender Precision bass, so
That's tough.
Ooh. Okay.
What kind of
So,
string
okay,
gauge you have
That's
on it,
pretty
man?
cool.
Damn.
fucking giant metal wire.
You got 30s, you got 35s on there?
They're probably like 64s. They're just on there because
Whoa.
he can't break them with his claws.
Killer, dude. What kind of pickups, man?
The fucking one that, I guess the one that it came with.
I got like 6
Stock.
I don't know.
instructions in
What-
one pedal, man.
It's my amp.
No,
oh,
like
my amp,
hearing, like,
my amp
stock
texture is
pickup.
fucked up. Oh, the Greg works though. The Greg is still. I have a vintage Greg amplifier, which is behind you.
Oh yeah, the amp. It's right. The amp behind us. It's the amp behind
Greg.
us. Yeah, that's a.
You
good,
didn't shove any
that's a
pencils
good
in or
one.
anything?
Yeah.
That's good.
So like,
least
so
one
for this
person was
world
like,
here,
"That was
like this
awful."
world here, like these are all custom modeled stuff for you guys. Like
Yeah, that's
I don't
my
think
house.
there's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So this is pretty cool. Like this is actually really cool. You know what I mean? Like I always think like, do you ever,
So-
like with like your content and everything? Do you guys like are gonna eventually like add more to like what you have currently? Like what's the updates as far as like the house, the new additions to the house? I know you said you were gonna get
Yeah,
out of the
I do
closet.
want to bring more stuff. I do want to bring more stuff out of storage and like get it out in here and like get it optimized and stuff. I just kind of started when I started the channel. So I've lived here my whole life, and it was built quick history. So this is the Von Don estate. I'm Vincent Von Don. That's me, and I am now the sole heir of this estate property. It's about 50 acres. The manor here was built in 1751 by my grandfather and an army of skeletons. It took about 14 years to construct. And I've been in charge for probably about 12 years. I just recently set the stage up. This is only in the last few years. But this area did have like a bunch of ballroom swag in it, but I cleared it all out because I anticipated that like the undead hordes that I'd bring in for shows and concerts kind of tear the place up. So I wanted there to be as little stuff as possible.
Yeah.
I kept some things around, but as time goes on, I do plan on adding more things and just making it more visually interesting. I started with like a pure N64 mindset, but which looked fine in Blender. It looked fine in 2D, but when you stand here in VR and you look up at something and like my studio monitor here, this VX5A, you can get close enough to it and it doesn't look like anything, and you're like, what is this blurry mess? So I have started to up the texture resolutions of things just to make it a little bit more pleasing and still keep somewhat of a low poly feeling. Like I fit on a floppy disk. I think I'm 1.14 megabytes.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, like first seeing your Abby like this, I was
Still
talking to
medium
someone,
performance.
medium
sorry.
performance. Oof. But
Yeah,
I was
it's all the
gonna say
materials.
I was gonna say for that, like you kind of bring that N64 mindset and everything, like kind of like that vibe where like it's like low poly-esque, you know. You have like, you know, I always think CRT. I always think CRT TVs for some reason.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I mean. Like, that type.
Well,
shit.
that's the era that it's from.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of emblematic
I
for
wish
me.
we could do dot crawl.
Yeah, or just
That'd be so cool to see in VR.
What's that? Is that like MS-DOS?
So dot crawl is when you modulate and demodulate a signal before it goes to the display. And since there's physics, electricity, how that works, it causes the screen to have these weird aliasing effects.
Ooh.
When it kind of appears as like ringing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's part of what gives a CRT
That's really
filter
cool.
its glow.
Oh, I see. Okay. So the magic behind a CRT. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you both. Never heard about that.
One of the things that I did before Altered Evil was I was a vintage tech specialist. So I would restore and resell vintage computers and televisions and stereos and stuff.
That's what's up.
You still got that one?
Oh yeah, that I've had that boombox since I was 15.
Wow. And it's not broken.
I'm gonna eat my Taco Bell.
No. And that is, not to break too much character, but that is based on a real boombox that I do own, and I used to walk around with it everywhere. Like
on your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you know?
It took 6 D-cell batteries, and they lasted like an entire year. And I had a tape adapter for my Microsoft Zune, which I made like a little pocket for on the side. And so I would
like you welded it on or what?
No,
3D printed.
So all the coloring on there is different colored duct tape, which I just put them on and then cut out the holes for the speakers. Yeah, and so
it looks like
using
it
tape.
only plays New Kids on the Block.
Oh no.
That's not far off. But using the tape, I was able to make like a little pocket on the side, and I just had I just had like a little tape pocket on the side that I would drop the Zune in, and it would sit in there. Classic high school creativity.
Kind of like a duct tape wallet almost.
Yeah, it wasn't
kind of
basically the same logic. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I do like the I can really do see the vintage stuff that comes as I observe the rest of your place here. Is like you have the analog walls. It's literally analog synthesizer walls. Fucking you have all the
Giving me Conquer vibes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Well, do you recognize that piano?
That
Yeah, that's from Mario, right?
That's from
Either
Super
Mario or Conquer.
64. I
Yeah,
bought it on
okay.
auction in
Cool.
like 2007, 2008. Mario 64 was very like out of vogue. It wasn't a big deal, and
You're
there
right.
was like an auction for assets. So I ended up actually bidding on and winning the piano. And this thing is so misunderstood. Of course it was scared of Mario. It knew it was going to kill him. But I can stick my head in here. See, no chomp. He's totally cool now.
Is he asleep or what?
I can't tell,
He's dead.
but it's basically
What's it called? Like stuffed? You like stuffed him almost?
mad piano. No, he just needed some water.
stuffed him.
Taxidermy.
Oh, okay.
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy.
Not a
Yeah.
bite.
Like you ever see people taxidermy their pets whenever they die?
Taxidermy. That's what it is.
Gimby.
Yeah,
It's hard
that's
to look
what
at.
it's
Yeah.
about.
Let me ask some questions before you go into the deep
Go
end.
ahead,
for
do your
the
thing,
full
do your
thing.
thing, do your thing. Do your thing, do your thing.
Okay.
I sorry I had a little journey over by the piano. I thought I was gonna jump in
Yeah.
and like go to some secret level or something
Virtual
like that. where I
Virtual
could jump
Goddess.
over rings. Virtual Goddess.
Virtual
Yeah,
Goddess.
Virtual Goddess.
Oh, Virtual Goddess.
Yeah, Virtual Goddess.
Okay. So I have plenty of questions over territory that we already embarked. So it'll be like not entirely rapid fire, but just kind of from my brain. So with the album WORMZ, I heard the first track, and I swear to God, it was inspired by System of a Down. Like, there's no way it
Yes.
couldn't be, right?
You nailed it.
I nailed it. Okay, perfect. Were there other tracks on the album that were inspired by other bands or other artists? You said you had Breakcore in there, Red. I know you're eating.
We could
you're
go
obviously
track by
inspired by
track.
Korn and Deftones or the Deftones, whatever it is.
I feel like I don't want to make a direct comparison, but I will in my brain I'm going to go through, let's see,
There
System
are
of a
artists that we
Down.
modeled when approaching certain songs.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
like the
there
blueprint
are-
kind of, yeah.
There are 2 System of a Down style tracks. There is a Static X style track.
Ooh.
There is
Wow.
at least 2, I would say 2, maybe 2.5 Korn songs.
Yeah.
There's a couple of originals.
Yeah.
There's Bloodhound Gang, or really like JVB, which is they are not of the
What
new
did
metal era.
Bloodhound Gang make? Is that the
They were like jokey rappers.
Jokey? Okay, yeah. Is that the one with the giant fat guy on it who's naked, or is that a different band? Is that right?
I don't know.
Bloodhound
but
Gang?
they were basically like edgier
Maybe.
Beastie Boys.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. We'll
And what
we'll
else?
think of it one day, BirdSatan.
Mammal, so let's do it like they do on Discovery Channel. That's
Yeah.
that
That's
song.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Bad Touch.
Bad.
If you guys ever get a Taco Bell sponsorship, cut me in.
That I can do. I did actually just eat Taco Bell before I got here in honor of you because I know you'd be here. What is your go-to Taco
Hell
Bell
yeah.
order? I've only read your tweet about it at least 37 times, but for the people who are inundated, please let me know. Let me know.
Give us the sauce.
I have a secret menu item that I don't eat all the time, but I like it. I call it the zombie.
The zombie.
It's basically the quesarito, but like since they discontinued it, you have to remake it using old menu items.
Ah,
Real.
and you have to like explain how to piece it all together to the guy, and he's just like, oh, "Why do I work here?" Like,
That's why you order online or go to that kiosk. You don't tell the cashier no more. You just go in that kiosk now that they got.
my place doesn't have it. They suck. They don't even have the new Mountain Dew flavor.
They got the new man. That's
No, they don't. They don't. They suck.
Oh
Yeah, they're bad.
my god.
They're bad.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But
What about the rest of y'all? Have you do you have Taco Bell around here, or like, when you travel around the realm? Any chance of getting that?
The nearest
Can't parody
town
Taco Bell?
is.
I don't see why not.
I can. I don't really need to eat, but I do eat sometimes for just the enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
The
I would
nearest
say
town
so,
is 30
too.
minutes away. And they have an Arby's. I can't eat Arby's. It makes me sick.
No, thank you.
There is a
No,
Wendy's.
me
I will go to the Wendy's there. If they actually let me in.
But no good Taco Bell order.
I haven't had Taco Bell for a long time, but if I do go, I usually get like Burrito Supreme or a beefy 5-layer.
I think we're right on the same wavelength on that one. We're getting a nod of
Chicken
disapproval.
Supreme's Chalupa.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay.
Chalupa gang.
Okay.
I love chicken chalupas, bro. That's my
Wampus, are
favorite.
you looking
That's my
excitedly,
extra.
waiting for someone to say your answer?
Now, I'm not a vegetarian, but it's worth noting every item on Taco Bell's menu can be made vegetarian by subbing the beef for black beans. And frankly, it's just better anyway. So for your next road trip, if you got the vegetarian homie, Taco Bell's got you.
It's true. It's fire.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I've definitely done that at least once or twice. You know, the cheesy beans and rice. You know.
How easy it is to derail an interview with Taco Bell.
You started it. You started eating.
That's what happens when you live Moss, dude.
Real. But, I
Mr.
mean,
Psycho Turtle. Any thoughts?
Taco Bell. Well, part of being psycho is I have a lot of unusual behaviors. Essentially, I go to the Taco Bell, but I just go to the bathroom and drink the toilet water. Because I
Whoa!
see urine
That's
and
crazy
sustenance.
work.
That is crazy.
I'm part
Okay.
aquatic.
You ever
so
like swim around in it or anything?
Oh yeah, I hide in it sometimes. Turtle stuff.
Do you ever go to the toilet and end up at like an Arby's or something?
Yeah, I know they're all connected
Do
actually.
you want to swirl in
Nice.
the toilet?
You know, it's a mental
Turtle stuff.
disorder. I'm
Find the bowl
psycho.
and drink that piss.
Suck
Oh,
the
I
I
dick.
just don't seek
Drink
help.
the piss.
Yeah,
Now you're
that-
talking.
yeah.
This one's for all
Yeah,
my piss
dude.
drinkers.
Yeah.
Y'all know who you are. Let's go.
Just a mosh pit, just
Danger.
Sorry, I
it's
didn't
having the most
co-sign that.
craziest
I'll just rock it
breakdown
out.
ever. And like one of your shows, the craziest breakdown ever. It's like start drinking your piss and just bosh is like crazy. Oh my god!
We just get
I can only think of it.
piss wall.
be lemonade on the audience.
Line up. I want to see the
Yeah,
piss
yeah, just
wall.
a piss wall is crazy.
So-
We're gonna be smelling that for miles.
Yeah.
I'm all
This
pissed
one's for
off. but
Harambe.
We're pissed off too. And it's time to get pissed off.
I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Oh my god!
Real.
Real.
Oh no, don't break that. That's old.
No!
My fucking Fender Precision bass. Well, Motley's. Yo, you know how many dollars this is worth?
2.
Two.
Maybe 2.5.
I
But
love
shut
you.
up.
I think it's worth at least
Stealer
$6-7.
$6-7.
Let's see.
Real.
6
I'll
7.
put it on Booth. We'll see what it goes for.
6-7. 6-7.
Shit.
Oh my
Probably
God.
free plus email. Yeah. I don't
Oh
know.
man. So I was
Now-
gonna sound. Yeah. So sorry.
Nope.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. You're not done yet with the questions, bro. Come on.
I'm not done. That's one.
That was one question.
Get
I was
on.
kidding.
Yeah. All right. So you said this is very N64-esque. So what sort of N64 or Nintendo games would you say you're inspired by? I guess Conker would count. I think that was on the N64.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah. Great
Conker's
game.
Bad Fur Day. Yep. And then
Well, I
Banjo Kazooie comes to mind, maybe. I don't know. You tell me.
Kazooie and Tooie. Excellent
Yep.
games. I don't know if I have like a super favorite console, but I did grow up with the N64, which is why I guess I felt the need to model myself after it. I feel like it's emblematic of the age and the era that I come from. And there's also something to be said about like, I know we're not in like the super early days anymore. But you could say that like a lot of the things that are being done with VR, particularly with VRChat right now, are like pioneering ventures. And the N64 is a first generation 3D console. So in a way, it was like, you know, this is this is a giant step up technologically, and now we are again crossing the threshold to break out of 2 dimensions into the third, and this is our kind of experimental testing ground. So I wouldn't call VRChat an equivalent to like the N64 of VR. It feels more like earlier than that, I would say. It's more
What
like
what year did the Virtual Boy come out? Was it 95?
95.
Okay, so we had the Virtual Boy, and then the 64 didn't come out in 96, right?
Yes. Delayed. In Japan, it was 95.
I see. So pretty simultaneous. We had 2 3D systems, even though the Virtual Boy had like all of 12 games on it or whatever. But
yeah, that Wario
you
game
know-
is supposed to be really good.
the Wario one, yeah, I gotta get a ROM for that or something one day. But yeah, I'll definitely get there. But like, in a sense, we're still rocking the same technology. It just got like way better. Like the Virtual Boy, it still looks like the Index. You know what I mean? But now in VR headsets, they're looking more like sunglasses. Like, where do you think it's gonna go from there? Do you have any thoughts?
Well, what I would hope to see would be, first off, we're not going to add the masses until Apple makes a sub $1,000 headset, which I used to think
Yeah.
was
Good
likely,
fucking luck.
but yeah, now I don't see that as likely. Seems like I'm not sure what direction VR is going to have in the next few years. But clearly, like, people aren't dropping off once they come in, so the audience
Yeah.
is there. It's just the idea of expanding the audience outward. There seems to be like a period of stagnation that we're in now when it comes to the droves of people compared to the investment of a few years ago. So what I'd like to see is just more headsets, more affordable headsets, and more killer IPs. And I think that would naturally draw a lot of people in. There is something to be said about progressing towards what is called full dive VR, but that's
Maybe
real
when I'm
future
80.
talk. That's like
Probably.
I'm a very interested in the idea of the singularity, wherein recursive self-improvement basically shoots up and technologies improve and we get things like artificial superintelligence. And I suppose the real question there is, when that surplus is generated, will it be properly distributed? But that's literally, I'm not going to start talking economics, but what would I like to see in VR? Yeah, more headsets and more IPs, and which hopefully would bring people into the platform of VRChat, which would hopefully, further enrich the scene.
Yeah, I think what I see right now is companies aren't really sure what to do with VR, because you buy VR and the only real thing to do is play Blade and Sorcery or get on a VRChat. So now they're
Blade and
like,
Sorcery,
okay,
Bone Lab.
yeah, Bone Labs too.
Labs.
Yeah.
I bought my Index originally because I wanted to play Boneworks, because I was so hyped for that game.
Really?
And that's
It's such a
yeah,
fun
that's
game,
part of
dude.
why
I think I'm
bought.
on like the first level.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude.
just
Well,
fuck
that's
around, dude.
because
It's so much fun.
I've like covered this in YouTube videos before. I have a lot to say about Stress Level 0 and Boneworks and Bone Lab. But basically, like, that the engine is amazing, the game is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like not really enamored with, I'm in VR. Well, here are my hands. Whoa! Like VRChat took away that magic for me a little bit. I feel like you have to
Yeah.
have a little bit in you still to kind of like Boneworks still. So I don't know. I feel like I'm way too used to it to like I don't really care. But
What I
like
love
they got
about
like
it is
Valve
the-
level,
The full
engine in
physics
it.
engine.
The full physics engine. Yeah.
really like if VRChat had the Boneworks engine, you'd be an
Oh my
amazing
God,
thing to
dude.
behold.
There's like a rival competitor VRChat who has, and there has been one in the past that died, but they all never do well compared to VRChat for whatever reason. I don't know how they
I
managed
think
to do it.
part of it is, like, I guess VRChat does, they're not perfect, but they do a decent job of listening to and interacting
they
with the
said dee-doo.
community to implement new features and do bug fixes, and things like age verification are a great step forward. and there's
You
I
talking about
guess-
Neos?
There is like an even other one than Neos. There was one that Fia promoted like 2 years ago around Christmas, I think.
Banter?
Yeah, I think it was Banter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
banter.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
Banter.
it's the foot one.
The
It's
foot
the
one.
foot one.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Their mascot is a giant foot.
What the fuck? I don't know if I got that
Thanks,
far in the
Rush.
ad read.
Thanks, Rich.
Man, yeah. Shout out to the Bloody Resh.
Bloody rash. I mean, wasn't VRChat's mascot at one point just like a giant red, like, hot tamale or something? I don't know where that guy went, but I definitely remember him being
I
around.
know that I've seen some pictures with the hot. It's the pepper. It's the pepper. I think.
Was it a pepper?
I remember that.
Yeah, I've seen that guy around, but
default way back when.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a
I think
I think
default
it is
avatar.
a default avatar. The pepper is a default avatar.
Oh no, not the like pepper, like the mushroom pepper, like the VRChat. No, this looks like almost like a red hockey puck. I'll have to show you guys later. But yeah, I swear to God, he's real. He's not a figment of anyone's imagination. Although he might be nowadays. I'm pretty sure it's like the CEO or something. But
Now they got this rat.
hard to get
now
him
they got
on.
the rat. The rat and the VR.
the
cat.
VR rat, the VR cat. Yeah. And they won't tell us who draws him.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Yeah.
But
Oh well.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
there'll be more. But I was gonna say, as far as like with what you said, you want to have more growth in within the VR chat community. Do you feel like the stigma and the shit I'm lagging, the stigma and stereotypes that come with being in VR chat? You know what I mean? People on the internet, they see VR chatters like, oh, we're just a bunch of like unemployed gooners who just go around and sniff feed and go talk to e-girls all day. And when people who play VR chat is like, it's like,
Are you allergic to tomatoes?
Yeah, allergic to tomatoes. We got phantom sense.
Phantom
like,
allergies.
Phantom allergies. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have all these stereotypes that put on to it. What would
When
you
you put
normally
it that
tell
way.
somebody? Yeah, how would you normally tell somebody who has that sense of stereotype, like fixation of VR chat, to convince them to introduce them to something like what you guys are getting involved into? Like, what would you normally say to those people that would say, oh, VR chat's like this, VR chat's like that, why should I do this, why should I be a part of this? You know what I mean?
Can I
You could say
handle
the
this
same
one?
thing about Roblox.
True.
True.
I could give.
If they don't say the same thing about
I have
Roblox,
something really
then they're
potent to say.
biased.
I have a quick one.
You both can go.
Just saying. When you word it that way, they're obviously just jealous.
Hmm.
I can.
What
I can
you
respect that.
saying? You don't want to go?
Would you rather live your life in a prison, or would you rather live your life as your life?
Yeah. Why would you let other
If you
people
listen to
dictate
what
how
other
you want to
people
live?
say, you're just living in a prison.
Yeah. That was pretty powerful.
Oh yeah.
Brick in the wall.
I always just say, because
Yeah.
normally in our field that we do, a lot of the people who comment on some of our artists like TikToks or Reels and stuff like that, it's always like,
Yeah.
this is the most unemployed thing I've ever seen in my life,
Shut
anime
this shit
girls,
off.
turn this shit off, it's better on mute. Or even worse, it's like, it's probably a 40-year-old man behind this anime girl looking ass avatar type shit. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys really feel like you're do you feel like you get subjected to that kind of stuff when you post your stuff online? Or is it more of like, I mean, I'm sure you guys get much more support rather than all the hate comments, but do you feel like you're not immune to that kind of sense? You know what
We've
I mean?
been pretty fortunate, and I really don't have any insecurities about my art or the way that I make my art, because I also have a huge variety of practical skill sets that I know people that have time to comment things like that on the internet do not have. Like you said, the most unemployed thing I've ever seen. That's a total projection, dude. The dude's scrolling TikTok. You're scrolling TikTok and watching things you don't like? What the fuck are you doing with your time? Shut up.
Exactly.
Actually doing
Like,
stuff.
It's
with our
not
time.
worth shit like that is not worth answering, because those people are not themselves capable of creating art.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks that
Yeah.
they're
I don't even give
unfulfilled.
it that
Maybe they
much
should,
energy. I
like,
just don't
try.
care.
That's fire too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it just sounds like
Who said it? Was it Tyler? That's Tyler, the
Greg?
creator. He said, like, how are you gonna be cyberbullied? Just close your damn eyes.
Walk
Real.
away from the monitor.
Look away from the screen.
Just close your eyes. Yeah.
What are you gonna say, BirdSatan?
It just sounds like clowning to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
if
it's
people
exactly
taking the
what
piss and
there's level of jealousy.
saying
Yeah,
whatever they can in order to get some kind of reaction is like a little dude in a big field of like, hey, look at me. Right.
yeah.
The
I've
best
been on
way-
the internet
The
a long
internet's
ass
just one
time,
big
Go.
psyop.
And I know
Yeah.
troll bait when I hear it.
Exactly. They want the
It used
reaction
to be
because they know
believable.
you're a VR chatter, and you are definitely capable of the VR chatter reaction you see in proximity chat.
You know, I think we don't get a lot of
What's
those
Bliss
comments
Simulator?
because of the way that my character looks. People don't normally, they don't like associate me with VR chat.
Really?
You know, I don't think so. Usually, I haven't really gotten any VR chat related comments unless it was explicitly like a VR chat thing. But really, the way that I present myself is, and the way that I would explain it is, it's true. Is especially when I started, VR chat is just a medium for me to animate characters. It's not necessarily a lifestyle thing for me. Although in the years since, I have found fantastic people, and like I'm really grateful for the community and for the fulfillment that I get from them nowadays. But I maintain that like VR chat is simply a medium for me to express my art and to easily animate characters, which I would otherwise have to painstakingly do in Blender.
Or Unity, yeah.
And
Yep.
it allows for a lot more content output when that's necessary. Although, you know, different methods of virtual production exist, and VR chat seems to be the easiest entry level one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even though it's the easiest one, a lot of people still don't have like I'll say the gall to do it, right? They're afraid. They don't want to look like this and that online. They don't want those certain comments, or they're just lazy. Like only like I don't know, 20% of people create and 80% consume. Like the 20-80, maybe it's even less than that. I don't really know, but
I would say
you definitely get
Content
that.
creators on VR chat is probably less than 10%.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And then how many of those are
Actually,
bad
I wanna-
actors?
I want to push back on that just a little bit because I'm curious. How many people actually make stuff, but they just never show anyone?
True. We won't be able to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that because
Yeah.
like what we've discovered mostly is that a lot of people in what we've seen in the rap game is that they do make their own music and play VR chat, but they don't really find the community that would support them in a way where they would feel comfortable, or they feel like it's too not in their kind of like forte to like even be a rapper in VR chat. You know what I mean? Like when we've been scouting,
Yeah, they look at it a certain type of way.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like when we tell them, oh yeah, you're like when people tell us like, oh, I make music, you know what I mean? Like I asked them like, have you done music in VR? They're just like, no, I just don't really think that's something to do, you know what I mean? But they play VR chat and just like stand in front of mirrors at like Midnight Rooftop or something like that, you know what I mean? Just yapping to a bunch of random people, you know what I mean? But it's like you make I would always tell them like if you make music, like just you got a platform to do it. This is like social media at this point, you know what I mean? But I guess it's just not for everybody, you know what I mean? I learned that's just not everybody's just gonna want to jump into this kind of sphere unless somebody within the scene has gotten some sort of reputation or fame to like say, yeah, VR chat's the platform I use, you know. Best case scenario, like that's why we've been seeing VTubers hop in VR chat now. They don't want to spend the $2,000-$3,000 for a full rigged VTuber mod, so they might as well just go find a VR chat Abby for like a third of the price and then just green screen it. You know what I mean? And just make it work that
They
way.
need to be
I think
shown
this is
it's
the
possible.
first time I've ever released music was with you guys.
Really?
Really? That's
Thank
not
you.
You sure?
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, most
Are
of
you
the
a D-
music I make, I never show anyone.
Is this just for
No,
like
that is
DJ
true.
sets that you do or something, or you just like hold on to it?
No, I don't even put my own music in my DJ sets.
Wow.
Well, maybe like one or two, but like I don't even tell people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Oh.
Is that gonna change?
You should put
Welcome
your
to
own
your
music
debut.
on your sets, to be
thinking about
honest with you. Like, how often do you DJ normally in, like, just VRChat alone?
About once or twice a year.
Ooh,
Really?
okay. Okay, whoa.
And how often do you think you go to an
Exclusive.
event? Like I know I've seen you at Star Party once. Is it called Star Party? I forget. The one where you look at the stars.
Maybe
I
like
forget.
12 times a year.
12 times? Wow. Okay.
Once a month, you know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. Too bad.
Animal. Not too bad.
It can get
I
really
would say-
tiring because there's one every day.
God, dude.
I like to be
I do
in
want to
kind of
get your
the
thoughts on
backseat.
the DJ scene, though. I do want to get your guys' thoughts on the DJ scene as far as VRChat, because, like, there's been a huge stigma with a lot of, like, within the VRChat music scene that most people would rather, idolize people who normally DJ for, like, clubs and events and stuff like that, who do, like, I mean, in my opinion, at least, what I've seen so far, they do very little work, but get a lot more praise than people like y'all and people like us who actually create, like, other forms of media that's actually, like, original. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about, like I was gonna say, since you're a DJ yourself, like, how do you feel with the current DJ scene now since when you first started?
Individuality and rebelling is the solution.
Real.
Yeah.
We've seen it with like early drum and bass and how we went from liquid to actually from the early metalhead recordings, which is mostly reggae records, to liquid.
Whoa.
And there was a lot of like really angry people when, like, way back then, there was basically just like huge rebellion that created the genre.
Yeah. Do you think drugs would help in that process?
I haven't experienced it, so no.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't do it.
Don't do them. Like I said, don't do drugs, kids. Where's the Virtual's camera? Don't do drugs, kids, unless you want to be a rock star.
That's right. This turtle got really excited after hearing that.
You just hear his smile. He's ready for it, bro. Yeah.
I'm already stoned.
My drugs are Baja Blast.
I wonder. Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Baja Blast and what is it? A quesarito? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, quesarito.
Yes. Okay, I did forget. Okay, fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I'd say a better message for
I'm
like,
looking
for the
real
kids
fat right
at
about
home,
now.
right? Nice.
Yeah.
A message for the kids at home, right? The whole drug thing, right? A better thing to say would be like, first it giveth, next it taketh away. Right? If you take drugs for creativity to make the thing, yeah, you'll be creative. Yeah, you'll certainly make the thing. But how long
If you're
is that
lucky,
going to last?
even.
How much of a requirement is that going to be in the creative process? And how much do you take until you hit that wall of creativity? You're gonna hit that
You might
wall.
be creative.
Didn't
You might have
Green
a
Day make
panic
a
attack.
song about masturbation that kind of
Juice
fits
WRLD.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where is my
Wait, what?
motivation? I've lost my motivation.
The Green Day song about
I think I know that song.
masturbation? Yeah.
But my
Yeah.
lips
I
and close
think I've heard
my
it before.
eyes.
Longview? No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in forever.
Me neither.
Oh my god.
It's a great
I gotta
album.
get back
It's
to that
basically
Green
the
Day
same
DVD
thing. I mean,
thing.
it's chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chemicals that make me feel good.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
I'll be cheesing like
right in the
Mr.
brain.
Psycho Turtle.
Just
go right in there.
jack drugs straight into your skull, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah, like Chronicles of Riddick. Just right in the
yes,
eyes.
like,
just
straight into the eyes, yes. Just like yes. Oh my god, dude. Oh man.
Oh
But
yeah.
I was saying, but I was gonna say, as far as like with what I said before about the DJ scene, you know what I mean? Do you feel like now, like, are you guys aware of like the newer forms of subgenres of music that are coming out within VRChat? Like we have people like Seen It, Naku already coming through who have been I would say, and have been nominated for the VRCA awards last year. But since last year, it was also last year, there's been a huge shift in like newer music kind of coming through. Like, I don't know if you guys been seeing these like people like
556 Karumi.
556 Karumi, Shuriken Rags, Familia Bands, the people from the rap scene in itself, kind of like becoming more prevalent to join VR chat. Like, do you guys feel like there's gonna be a shift now lately with the new kind of scenes? You feel like, how do you feel like as far as like, if VRChat were a music scene were to shift, would that be a benefit to you guys as far as like as a group for you guys for your new kind of scene, or is it like, or do you feel like it's gonna be something different?
More music, more better. We need to inject life into the scene for it to thrive. So
I kind of want to
So
make
the
a
whole
comment
point is that it's
on
always
this.
shifting.
I
Yeah,
mean,
go
I
ahead.
spent 7 years of my life working a nightclub, doing event promotion, booking DJs, in real life and things like that. And I would say the most amazing music in terms of at least DJs. I used to be a Ghost Club regular. VRChat is it's insane. It's this incubator, and it is almost like a small country that anybody can access from their own bedroom. And you have these amazing artists coming here. And in a sense, competing with each other or learning from each other, making this new style of music and this new style of dance club that if you live in just an average city in America or wherever in the world, you cannot go out and find that. And VRChat has something very, very special happening. It's an incubator that you just don't
Hell
really
yeah.
see driving into the city and going to a club. There's something very special, and it does speak to the community and the people like Vinny here getting together and reaching out and forming these small communities like that. Something very special is happening, and the music, I think, reflects it a lot. The greatest shows I've ever seen in my life, and I've been doing it my whole life and promoting for 7 years, have been in VR. I think I could safely say.
Damn.
Hell yeah, brother.
Any ones you want to mention by name?
Yeah, like anyone's that you
Like Slide
can shout
Fest
out
or
by
something?
name.
I just miss Ghost Club. I don't know if they're still even doing it, but
I went to
were the
one,
days.
I think last year, but it was like, oh, it's Talking Ghost Club. Whoa, but like I don't speak Japanese, so it's I don't know how good that was to me.
Concrete's another big one.
What were you saying?
Another big Concrete. He said Concrete is another big event.
Aren't they defunct?
No.
Are they defunct? No.
They're still
Oh,
around. They're still
I thought they
around.
were.
I
gotta go
thought
to
they
one.
were too, but I seen a bunch of people go to Concrete now, so I'm just like, I guess they're back rolling.
Maybe
so
I got
it's
it confused
pretty
with Tunnel or something. I don't know.
Might have
There's-
been. You might have
They
I
been.
come
just
and
go
go.
wherever the wind takes me.
those shows start and immediately like there's a 250 person queue.
Yeah, usually, yeah. But it's like one person will be at this event, and then I've literally been at one of those events, and they're like, yeah, I'm just in queue to be in queue. And it's like, you're not even going to leave? Like, yeah, I'm just going to like wait in queue here. This guy's going to play at 9:30, and then right around like 9:55, I'm going to get in that queue, and then I'm going to see that person's set that I want to see, or I'm going to follow this particular DJ. And it's just like, I feel like the numbers are inflated a little bit, kind of unfairly, with how like the system works in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's definitely like a good pool of people. I'd say at least like 4,000, are like actively at an event or in queue, or they're waiting somewhere privately to get to a certain event or something, whether they make an announcement in the story. But like, I think right around that ballpark is where it all ends up. What do you think?
It's like,
Oh man, I can't begin to judge the size of these events, but if there's that many thousands of people, that's awesome. It's hard not to make comparisons with things like music festivals in real life, and just that's why I say like we need more.
More.
But we also need
Much more.
And back
infrastructure
during
to support
COVID, we
it.
pulled 4,000 viewers
Wow.
each for a virtual base
nice.
on Twitch.
That's really good.
damn.
That's actually
I wish I could
cool.
go back and use a time machine.
Oh man.
Ugh.
But
Yeah,
COVID was a blessing and a curse.
Damn.
I always
Important
say
historical
you can't replicate those numbers from COVID, but I mean, like you guys said before, it's all about
We can.
having more. Yeah, we mean more.
Yeah.
Do we want
There
to go back to
just got to
COVID?
be some like cooler shit to actually want to have happen here, and then when that happens, then people will want to show up.
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's probably so true that any prospective to the scene, you know, they get a headset for Christmas or whatever, play a little Beat Saber. Oh, what's this VR chat? Then they go into a
Yeah.
public lobby at the Black Cat and encounter that.
Yeah.
10-year-old
they're gone.
screaming the N-word. Like,
They're gone. They're gone forever. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, getting better accessibility to newer players to high quality events and not just a public instance of the Black Cat is probably going to help retention a lot, because the people that actually take the time to check out the space or a scene, they're staying. Like, there's not really a lot of atrophy. There's just very, very slow growth.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have some sort of duty to do that and push yourself outside of VRChat to consistently like make content or make other people out of VRChat aware so they show up for your stuff or someone else's?
Yeah, you know, like the way that I post things I don't use a lot of social media, but I do try to post, especially on the YouTube channel. That's the YouTube interactions are mainly where I try to do stuff. And I do have VRChat in a lot of the tags for a lot of the videos, but mainly the way that I try to market stuff is just more as like an animation. Like, I'll also post on Newgrounds.
Oh, hell yeah.
Newgrounds. Oh
Is that still active? How many active do you think? Like 10,000?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Something like that. Not a lot. It's more so for
I still get happy
posterity's sake.
birthday emails from them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of videos about it on the channel. It's really, I should do another one, but there's not a lot of people reviewing older Flash cartoons from Newgrounds. And that's a fun gimmick, you know, something that I had seen when I was much younger, growing up. Newgrounds was a big part of, and I guess, oh man, Wampus and me could do this whole thing where, like, just growing up, things have changed so much after the smartphone era, where there was this element of being online and having this secret knowledge of like how to torrent something or just certain websites to access. It was more of a walled garden for information, and you had to go individually, like, go seek out things, and all these communities were their own self-contained little bubbles.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Yep.
you know, as time went on, social media kind of conglomerated things into these
Everything just became Reddit.
massive websites. And,
Yeah, basically.
algorithmic fucking hellscape.
Yeah.
But things like that, you know, defined our identities growing up. Being online and being part of these communities like Newgrounds and watching the cartoons. And when you met somebody who understood the reference, like, that was a big fucking deal. There was no memes. We used to just call them image captions, something that was, and then they turned into the fucking advice animals or whatever, like Reddit got a hold of that. That was in the 2010s.
Fast.
Funny junk.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny junk. I still have my funny junk.
They were not
way
called
back in the
memes.
day.
They were just internet fads.
The balls are inert, you know, like all your base art belong to us, you know. I remember.
All your base. There's
not
a
even
classic.
Doom music.
Yeah. And oh, dude, don't get me started on YTMND, but yes, exactly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was kind of one of those. that and like the Ego Raptor sphere was like my kind of thing. So any one of his friends, I was into their stuff.
And I'm more and more, you know, WORMZ is a good example of this is the era that I come from. It's the content that I want to make, so I'm just going to fully embrace and embody that. And people who are into that subculture, even though it's not the newest thing, like, you know, I just hope that they enjoy it and that they find it. And I fully understand that people who have these specific set of interests, especially a lot of those that are based in the past, there's not going to be a lot of overlap. Like, this is not very accessible material, but I'm totally fine with that. You know, you got to make art because you feel compelled to make it, and pretty much no other reason.
Yeah, like you want to do it. But I think it's also good in your case that you want to showcase the stuff that you grew up with, you know, because that makes you you, and no one else is you other than you know?
Exactly.
True.
They can't be you unless they are
I want
you.
to go pee.
I'm going with you.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be back. I just gotta pee.
You're
I
good.
believe in
You're
you.
all good. You're all
take a
good.
break?
You're all good.
Keep this in the edit.
Nah, we keep going. Fuck it. Unless you guys need to.
All right, bring it on.
Yeah, the last time we were here, or not here, but the last time we did an episode, we were here for 3 hours. So shout out Virtual Beats.
Yeah, shout out Virtual
Real
Beats.
gamers piss.
Yeah.
Real gamers piss.
Yeah. He's cool.
But yeah, I love it. Normally with these interviews, it's just like it's all just straight through.
It's
straight
all
cut.
uncensored, unfiltered bullshit, like no bullshit. Like
Yeah, we
it
don't
is what
edit
it is.
anything out type shit. You know what I mean? It's just sit there
Yeah.
and watch
That's
while you do
real.
the work. You know what I mean? It's like
Get a
and the
real
thing is,
sense
we
of who
wanna-
you are.
Because the thing is also because like not a lot of people really get to know that there's actual musicians in VR chat, and that's the thing that
Yeah.
people like that I try to explain to my music buddies. I work as like an audio engineer, front of house engineer, stuff like that, and I've always tried to explain VR chat as like a new social network to my up and coming like clients that I normally would always say like, yeah, like, you know, real life sucks. You got to go out there and perform. You got to go to these shady ass bars that aren't going to pay you. And then all the people in the audience are already artists that are going to perform in the same line. You pay $35 to perform 3 songs. You know what I mean? You're just wasting your time and your money and your energy at this point.
Drink tab.
Yeah, drink tabs too. Like, fuck, bro. There's so many variables with it too. And
then you got to drive home.
Yes,
And then you gotta drive home drunk. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Why not do it from your living room or your bedroom? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And what I've tried to implement, especially with artists like you guys and even artists like Solayami. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Solayami at all. She does a lot of not yet. She's a newer artist within the VR chat music scene. She does a lot of like scream metal, like death metal type music.
Is that the Alice is Dead?
No, that's someone else entirely, but they're also very cool, and they're touring. I think.
Yeah,
like crazy to me.
I just saw them perform at a show that we played at like maybe a week and a half ago. I was pretty blown away by that.
Was that PJKT?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't know they were playing that day. Damn,
No,
I missed both of y'all there.
It was Virtual Fest.
Virtual Fest. Okay. I saw on they just came out with like a new short or something, and then they had like their tour dates. Albeit it was very very fucking hard to read.
Yeah.
But they're like
playing
performing at like
holography.
a Comic-Con UK or some shit, and I'm like, what? How the fuck you do that? You just hit them up. You're like, yeah, let me just play. Like,
that's awesome. People are hungry. You know, me and Wampus, we had a scheme. As they mentioned, they were working at a bar, and we had a scheme and had discussed it with them. The premise of performing a virtual event, and just using like what's called the Piper's Ghost, which is where you have like a
45-degree angle mirror, like a mirror on the floor, and then a 45-degree angle. Yes, dude, that's so cool. I've seen that. I've seen that done.
Is that like Hatsune Miku kind of thing?
No,
where
it's
you
like if
just
you
kinda
go to Disney
hologram it?
World, right? The Haunted Mansion at Disney World, and the ghosts, they look like real, but it's really just it's a flat
but it's
mirror
like
on the
shit on
floor.
smoke.
Yeah. It's similar to how teleprompters work, basically. Similar to how teleprompters work, where it's like upside down backwards, but it's on a little pane of glass, and then you could see it through the pane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had considered setting an event like that up, and then getting a show and a bunch of our friends, like, you know, get a lineup of performers and like have like a show in real life, but also simultaneously performing virtually.
Yeah,
that actually sounds kind of badass, to be honest.
How did that go? Why did they say no if you didn't do it?
Oh, we didn't advance it.
And it's a lot of logistics.
So it was all on you?
Yeah.
More or
okay.
less.
It's a question of logistics, and right now.
What was the hardest part, you think? The internet?
Connectivity is one. Getting the hardware lining up. The logistics of lining up all of my friends and artists, artist friends who would be willing to perform. So yeah, it's just a bunch of scheduling and whatnot that gets in the way of that. And of course, everybody has things going on. We haven't even talked about King of the Hill. But
what is that?
I guess that's parallel. That's an Altered Evil project. We're making a big King of the Hill parody. It's been in production for over a year, and it's going to be
like a TV syndicate almost.
Like if King of the Hill was in VR, I tell you what.
Oh my god, he does the Hank Hill voice perfectly.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's
Was
actually
that
tough.
AI or is that straight up like from you?
That's
I
straight
don't
up
know
him.
what you're talking about.
That's his actual voice.
Yeah, I just got my boy a headset for Christmas, and now I'm here. I don't understand.
Can
Like
you
a
give me
true
your best
Texan.
6'7"?
Best what?
Can you just say 6'7"?
6720. You know what it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
love it.
Bill
right.
Dotrieve, right?
We're in on this, bitch. Y'all don't even
Stack-
want to fuck with this.
Stacking up with the Baja Blast.
That with the
Bobby,
fucking
why are
turtle
you
and Bill
gooning again? You can't be a mirror dweller, Bobby. You gotta go out and get a good e-girl.
She's gotta put you in a cage. Put a
Yo,
leash on.
I will literally, if this happens, if this actually happens where it's just, you guys are just King of the Hill voices and you just troll public lobbies where you're just like, Bobby, why, like what you just said, Bobby,
Dude,
why are you married?
I would watch that. I would watch the fuck out of
I
that.
will watch
It
the
wasn't-
fuck out of that.
It wasn't trolling, but the kind of thing that put us on a map was in 2022, FIA had a film festival, or was it 23? I don't. It was either early 23
Probably 23.
or sometime in 22. FIA had a film festival, and we had done a King of the Hill parody just for fun because my co-director, Training Fangs, who is also one of the members of Cynthia, a performance group, shout out, does an excellent Bobby voice. And, you know, I had already done the Hank voice from time to time. And so I was like, oh shit, we have to do something with this. So we basically threw together a parody video about Bobby being lost in VR chat, and Hank was like going through public lobbies trying to find him. Have you seen my boy? He's kind of.
I don't know, Dad.
And then
Well, come
so,
on, Hank. Show him the avatar.
yeah.
I was gonna whip it out.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, here, we'll do this one.
I can't get over it.
This
Are
is
y'all
It's
perfect.
gonna be a little bit of a spoiler.
Y'all are whipping it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You look like you're ready
Hold
for
on.
Fortnite.
Dab me up, Hank. Dab me up, Hank. Dab me up, Hank. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit.
That's right, I'm a real G.
Real G.
If you don't want to get me upset, I could just. Oh.
Whoa!
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 Yep.
The second I leave, y'all are whipping it out.
Sorry for whipping it out.
He's going propane level
yeah.
2.
Yeah, bro.
So TLDR, FIA had a film fest, I think early 23, and we made this King of the Hill parody video, and they liked it so much that we got to go up on stage with FIA, but I didn't break character. I was up there as Hank,
That's awesome.
answering questions as Hank Hill the whole time.
You have the slippers.
And
It felt like trolling, but
you know, they
I can tell you though, like the
That's
improv,
awesome.
the improv is top notch. I'm telling you, the improv that you got there is top notch. And you know what? Like having those kind of parody, kind of like type Johns, like you know what I mean? Like they're like that's really what a lot of people like see in VR that not a lot of creativity is like. It's like you can really pull up like very funny.
You
parodies
can do
in VR
anything in
chat.
VR. You
It's
just have
so
to go build
crazy.
the avatar. Or
Yeah.
or you get someone like Wampus to do it for you.
That's part of what's so amazing about virtual production in general, but especially on VRChat, is you can just hop in the avatar and world search, and like, if you can think of an IP, like you can go,
Oh, propane. Sweet.
It's propane. It's a
yeah,
pickup,
we
too.
have.
Oh,
see,
so
I
that's
love
how
I
you
love
do
the
it.
San
example,
Andreas pickup thing.
for
Yeah.
our parody, we had to create a number of unique assets and a couple of worlds, and this is one of them. We needed like an animated spinning propane tank that we can drop into a world. Well, let's just make it an avatar.
That is that's
enough.
actually kind
And
of
so,
funny. It's
you
like
know,
you got to pick up,
there's
you know
the
what I
top
mean?
that we use.
Pick up propane. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
I know for virtual beats, I've been like a red car, for example. So I definitely know how it feels.
Yep, and have people
or
sit
someone's been a
inside you.
chair.
yeah,
You know.
someone's been a chair. Yeah, I think Naku has like
Yeah.
a separate person who just becomes Naku's piano.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's part of like how you can get really creative with the virtual production thing. And another beautiful thing is the location is always the same. It's not going to be stormy. It's not going to be sunny. Like you can manage that. Usually people's schedules are a lot easier to manage. Like I went to film school, like real film school. And my senior year, one of our senior year projects was to create a budget sheet, like a Microsoft Excel giant spreadsheet of this 30-second commercial spot. And you had to list all of the different people, all the expenses, and all the logistical things just for making a single 30-second commercial. And that document was such a like hellish thing to create that immediately, like, I hadn't even graduated and I'm like, I'm never fucking doing this. I'm never
Wow.
directing IRL. But with virtual production, you cut out so much of that middleman factor of like basically, you know, you get an avatar expert, you get a world expert, you commission them, you get your body actors, you can do the lines live, or you can dub them in post. If you know how to use video editing software, you can just circumvent like so much of the process that it seems like a no-brainer for small creators to use this as a medium for videography.
That's pretty
1000%.
Now,
Yeah.
it comes with its own complications, of course. You're not going to get maybe a level of realism that you want, or this or that. But personally, when it comes to a King of the Hill parody, like we embrace the jank. The jank factor is part of the joke, which is part of why like we went so deep into making such an involved parody that is 20 minutes long and contains a bunch of custom assets and whatever. It's a very high effort shit post, but on some level, like, you know, we have real writing, we have real elements of production in there. It's just kind of like we're using this as a test bed for eventually shooting the pilot for the show, but also just understanding that the technology is at this current space where you probably can't do a full-on, like, amazing Hollywood level virtual production show with the tools and VRChat. Although there are places like Studio, shouts out to Studio Penrose, who make like really incredible virtual films. And among many others, the whole Filmmakers of VRChat group is full of like wonderfully talented people who take it a lot more seriously than we do. And produce like way more emotionally like fulfilling content than we do. We're just trying to make you laugh with a shit post. But there are people who like use this medium to tell really, you know, emotional, deep stories. And it definitely can work well. But you just got to understand that there's some level of compromise. But as long as you're okay with that, like I said, it's an amazing way to create video and film.
Oh yeah.
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 There's always going to be like a level of jank, at least with the tools available to us right now. But
yes.
Yeah.
like, you can kind
As
of
long
make
as
it
you
work. Like,
embrace
if you look
that.
at me, yeah, as long as you can look past it, it's fine. Like, if you look at my elbows, like, my elbows are just fucked. Like, there's no way that these are ever going to work right. Like,
Oh, you
know
got
what I
some
mean?
chicken arms going on?
I got some chicken arms going on. I don't know how the hell to
chicken
fix
arms
that,
too.
but
Yeah, I got a little chicken arms too.
that's just
so
that's
I'm
just
right
how I
there with
live.
you.
You know,
Yeah.
but I can
I know a guy
move
that can
around.
fix that if you need me to.
Really? Ooh, I might have to hit you up.
She helped me with my avatar.
Really?
He also helped with Goat Bulls.
Who helped you out? What's her name?
Yeah, I'll tell you off the show.
Okay. It's fine.
Word.
I don't know if they
What's up?
want me to.
Diggy.
Yeah.
Diggy Bones.
Fair enough.
Diggy Bones is
Yeah.
my bandmate.
Oh, hell yeah.
Interesting.
In First Class
Yeah.
Coffin. Sorry. There's too
First
many
Class
projects. I
Coffin.
need to specify.
Yeah, so let's go into that. So what have you done in, I guess, like, all encompassing? So we have First Class Coffin, we have Altered Evil. Is there anything else we should know about? Let me know.
Well, there's
With the King of the
it
Hill,
all kind of
yeah.
factors into different stuff. So yeah, oh my god. I guess I
What
would
about
call
Fun
it
Dead
3.
64?
Yeah, I would say
Oh, that, yeah.
Fun Dead. So okay, First Class Coffin, me and Diggy Bones, goth rock duo. We do live performances. We also have an EP. We're working on some new music now. So that is its own project. It's in the Altered Evil universe. You know, Diggy is also Nintendo 64 inspired model.
Is that like a skeleton, or is that the furry person I saw?
He's the skeleton, the flaming skeleton.
Fire.
Ooh, that's badass.
Yeah. Look. So there's First Class Coffin. There's Altered Evil, the band, which is if you check the banner. If you check Wampus's banner, that's the 4 members of Altered Evil as
You're in it.
relates to the band performance.
Oh yeah, I see your face. That's actually pretty dope.
And so, that's my crew that I eventually will produce the show with, but also things on the YouTube channel and some level of accreditation to the music as well. Then we have WORMZ, which is a collaborative effort between myself, Psycho Turtle, BirdSatan, and RollTheRed.
Yep.
That is an
More than just an EP or album, rather. It's a whole thing.
Oh well, I would assume that I had
Down the line.
that we should keep working together. We do have very loose plans for a sequel to WORMZ, which is so early that it's not really worth revealing any details yet.
When did the WORMZ album come out? Was it a month ago, or is it further?
Yeah, maybe a month and a half.
What is Red doing?
And then
Oh
we have all of the video parodies and sketches and stuff that we do. There's a channel called FunDead64, which is kind of where we put all of our unrelated content, more shitposty stuff, the older world hops. Although there is, I guess it's funny, I can tell a story. We have our most popular video on Altered Evil is an inflation world hop.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, the first inflation in VRChat 2022, was it? And you became a furry. I saw it, and then you inflated, and then you changed back. Yeah, I remember. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it like a week ago.
Also
Yeah,
the drone
I can just
video.
see the shame on the guy's face. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe I actually.
Well, that's on
forever known as a furry now.
Forever known as a furry.
He probably still has the avatar.
The drone
Do you
video
have
did
the
really
avatar?
well too.
You still have the avatar?
Do I? I'm
Maybe.
no comment.
No comment.
Perfect. That's
What is it?
perfect.
It's an inflation, dude.
That's okay. That's totally okay.
Like
So
every
what?
time you mention it in a video,
They're just trying to
it's
blow up.
thousands of views.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so when it comes to that video, I don't know why. Well, I have learned why it keeps getting views. I look at the analytics. They're watching the video, but they're only watching the part where the character inflates, and they're watching
No.
it over and over and over again.
No.
And that the analytics point to this, where there's low engagement, character inflates, character deflates.
Is it over 100%?
It's I don't know. I don't know how or
But
why.
it's a
I'm still
lot.
getting comments
I'm
on
sure
that
it's a
video
lot.
of like, where do I find this? Trying to find this avatar.
Where you just
The
And
first
I
real
just-
instance of phantom pregnancy, then, because they inflate too,
Oh.
right?
yeah.
Well, that,
Yeah.
that video stays
We all
on.
come from somewhere.
That
Yeah.
video gets views so consistently that I had to keep it up. But the other World Hop videos that are in the same vein were all put on FunDead64, so that
Hmm.
Altered Evil could focus on more of a music channel. Although we do have some non-music related videos that go on
Yeah.
there, reviews and sketches and such.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, though.
Yeah.
No, FunDead64 is intended to be kind of like the crew community channel. So I think that covers all the stuff. I hope that I'm not forgetting anything. I'm gonna feel really bad if I do. But we could go down the line here for other people's and their related projects if you guys are comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Psycho Turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
Psycho Turtle. Yeah, I just like to make stuff. I also haven't really published any music. Other than this project, honestly, I just enjoy making it. I enjoy that we all get to do this together. And I like to record scratch. I'm really into learning how to do that better. Yeah. What?
He's got a really killer real life turntable setup.
We got Technique 1200s. What are we looking at? Techniques?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. He's a real one. He's a real one with that one.
Oh yeah, and I just got the. I haven't really used control vinyl before, like the vinyl that has the code and it connects to the software.
The Newmark N7s or the Rain Jones. Yeah, like those ones are okay, but you can't go wrong with a good Technic 12 or even a Pioneer Jones that they have. They have some good Pioneer Jones out there.
We got some old heads in here.
I know, right?
I used to DJ, so I used to do scratch DJ all the time. So I'm right
Hell
up
yeah, brother.
to that stuff. So
Hell yeah.
but that's awesome. But yeah, but like, you don't do mixes or do like kind of like beat juggles a little bit, some little mix downs here and there, like.
Yeah, a little bit. I've just been messing around, learning stuff. I mean, I've been collecting vinyl records for years, but only recently have I been trying to be like, what if I just collected a bunch of singles and like tried to really mix it like a DJ.
Some 45s.
Yes.
45s. Yeah, I need to start collecting those too. Really old school stuff.
Yeah.
I have mostly 90s dance singles and stuff like that.
Well, okay, wow. Like 90s electronic stuff is hard to get.
I mean, Reverb.com really has a pretty Reverb and Discogs really have like a pretty good
Discogs,
to buy some vinyl and stuff like that. So I mean, like, if you're looking for the real obscure stuff, Discogs will be the John.
Oh yeah, see, I go in the Discog store and looking for something specific, and then I add to cart and I look at the seller, and then you add some more things to your cart,
and now it's $600.
Exactly. Well, you have to reach the bare minimum to get the free shipping. The minimum price for free shipping.
Probably like $100. Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. All for that, just for the mailmen to come and try to stuff those vinyl records inside your mailbox, so they just
fuck no.
do a quick little bend.
I'm getting shit from Japan. He better not do that.
Yeah, I made you scream with that. They bend the record. You know what I mean? I've seen some first ass images of
it in half and shove it.
Put it in a trifold.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's fine.
No, thank you.
Clearly says, do not bend. Fragile, do not bend. But breaks that shit and just. Fuck it, it's going in there. But yeah, though, that's what's up.
Every mailman I've seen is pretty old, so if they don't know what a vinyl record is, like, what the fuck is even going on?
I guess it all depends
you know what I mean?
on where you're at. If you're in the city, you're more likely to get someone who just cares less and just shoves that fucking shit and just throws that shit somewhere, dog.
I throw it, that's another thing.
I buy records from my stores, so I at least like can carry it home and not have to worry about some shady mailman coming in and fucking up my shit. So like, I'm right there with it too. So, but yeah, man. Well, BirdSatan, what you got?
Yeah. So I'm BirdSatan. I have a music project called Limited Sight Distance. Group banner.
Okay.
Above my head. That's the group that I'm in. It's a solo artsy metal progressive metal progressive rock type of thing that I've been writing by myself for the past about 10 years.
Wow.
Recently been adding vocals and such and doing shows on here, and that's how Vinny and I met was after one of my shows.
That's what's up.
You want to mention any places you performed at before?
Let's see.
Castles World, maybe? Yeah, I know they got a church.
I don't know. I don't think I've
the Oasis
performed with Castles all that much. Not really. Not Castles. FIA.
Yeah.
FIA's TVRS.
Does that happen often, or is that like a once a year kind of thing?
It's that's a once a year thing.
Okay.
I've only performed there once, and in terms of like really, really big shows, I think I performed at Furality Umbra last year.
That's awesome.
Wow. A lot of people
there. That was pretty good. I had a crowd of about 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New record.
As big as you can get.
That was pretty neat. Yeah. And all of that was, led up to release of the most recent album from that, and then called Terminal. Yeah, I've released that and kind of like in a creative slump, right? because you know you come off of a 7-song album, you know, that's like a rock opera.
Yeah.
You kind of come out a little dry, you know, a little
You got to get back to noodling.
undersaturated, right? And you have to kind of fill back up the creative tanks, and so
Yeah.
you know, Vinny asked me to you know throw bass on the song Special K.
Yep.
On that,
No.
and I gave him that bass, and we continued you know adding to songs, contributing to songs, and you know involving everyone else, and that's how WORMZ came to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hell
what's
yeah.
up. That's what's up.
I basically just bothered everybody until they accepted.
Sounds like me. Sounds a lot like
Pretty
me,
accurate.
really.
Yeah.
I just bought when I used to
Me
buy
too.
all the rappers and Wick too the same way too.
And Wampus, you're
Wampus.
in the band Altered Evil. Anywhere else?
Oh, hey, I'm Wampus. I'm the mad scientist. I'm a multimedia artist. I just gotta fill in where I'm needed. I'm a bit of a ghost. Not too present. Follow me on Twitter, Clamorin Jones at Skellingchan. Yeah, that's all I really got. I'm here. If you need me, I got you.
Anything crazy you can do? You just where do you think you can fit in to help people in terms of like music or anything else?
Dabble in music. I write code, 3D model, 2D, learning live 2D the other day. Just a little bit of everything. I'm just kind of a
Just a-
working
just a
man. I'm
helpful
all over the
handyman.
place. Yeah, I'm the handyman of digital art, I would say.
That's
Fire.
a good descriptor.
Yeah,
I like
That's
that.
pretty accurate.
And
Yeah.
RollTheRed, I know you do a lot. I think you at
I'm
one
just
point
a
you made like
dumbass.
you're not a dumbass. Don't
No, stop.
You
Apparently
can act like
7,000
it.
people like it.
All right.
I love you guys.
Aw.
Mm.
I think at one point you made like some sort of like selfie camera that's like multi-angled or some shit. Is that right?
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, I was definitely looking for something like that at the time, but I don't know if I ever got or anything. But yeah,
Just
it
drop
was
a bit real quick. No big deal.
yeah, just try. Here's a brand new tool for anyone in VRChat. Here's a camera you can get for like multicam shots, basically all around you, all this other crazy shit. I'm sure you've made other stuff before. Do you remember?
I like Taco Bell.
You like Taco Bell? That's fire.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fire.
I fuck with that.
At least every single time I see them on Twitter, there's like a 1 in 10 chance about Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not gonna lie, I might have to subscribe low key because if I'm gonna, Taco Bell recently opened up nearby me, and I downloaded the Taco Bell app, so like I've been more inclined to go to Taco Bell more often. And so now, since you've been already eating Taco Bell during the interview, and
Hell yeah,
talking
let's
about multiple
go.
times Taco Bell, you know, you're helping me get my points up. You know what I'm saying? Those reward points are really gonna help out. You know what I'm saying?
When are you gonna get a Taco Bell sponsorship?
I'm trying. I got them to say happy birthday one year.
Oh hell yeah!
They also kind of like weirdly have been copying the trends of my tweets recently without crediting me.
Really? Like what?
It's really weird.
Yeah.
That was
You gotta put
strange.
2 and 2 together, and then just start
Like,
Twitter
literally
beef with Taco
hours
Bell, saying,
later.
"Yo, why you biting my shit?" Just call out
Come
the
on.
social media interns and be like, "Why you biting my shit?" Oh wait, we gotta print.
And it was so hyper specific too. Like I was
hell
saying,
yeah.
like, hey, if you like drop a picture of your avatar, I'll rate you with Taco Bell items.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
just,
yeah.
Like, 2 hours
This is
later,
what it
made a
looks-
tweet
this is
saying,
what it looks like.
if you were a Taco Bell item, what would you be? It's like, I did that. I started that.
Did you
There's a whole
reply to the
template, too.
tweet? You were like, here's my tweet. Did you like it?
Yeah, they're cowards because they realize how manic my fan base is.
Could you tell us all what Taco
Y'all are
Bell items
crazy.
we would be?
Oh shit.
Y'all caused this.
Yeah.
They just kept pinging them over and over. I love
I
you
mean,
guys.
that's pretty fire.
It's awesome.
I haven't gotten happy birthday from Taco Bell.
Me neither, dog. They don't like me.
What items are we?
Hmm.
Yeah, I already read a BirdSatan.
You did, yeah. It was great. It was what was it? What did you?
It was A tier.
A tier.
No, it was B tier. And you B tiered me.
Oh yeah, I B tiered you
B
because
for
you said
bird.
no chicken.
No
I said don't say
chicken.
I said don't say chicken because that would be too
You
easy.
said don't say chicken.
Chicken chalupa.
So I did B for bird.
Oh. All right, I'll accept that.
If Vinny was a Taco Bell item, what item would they be?
Oh
Baja Blast ice cream.
shit! I'd take that.
That sounds awesome.
They got that midnight blast now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried that. That shit was fire.
Okay. They still don't have it in my
Plastic
store.
soft taco supreme.
Okay.
right, all right.
Reliable.
Can't go wrong. Yeah, old reliable.
Mhm. Yeah.
What do you think about
That makes
Psycho
sense.
Turtle? Maybe the pizza?
Mexican, two Mexican
Mexican
pizzas.
pizza?
Two Mexican pizzas just spinning, just on a platter, you know what I mean?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, and they're
They got the
scratching them. They're scratching them.
Got the sauce packet mixer, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Sauce
kind of
packet
leaning on
mixer.
Cinnabon Delights though.
Ooh,
Really?
Cinnabon
see.
Delight. That's
Okay.
actually
You got
kind
that
of
Cinnabon
scratchy,
Delight.
crunchy outer shell.
Hmm.
It's that
Oh,
scratchy,
that's
crunchy
actually
outer
kinda
shell, but
gas.
nice and soft on the inside.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that would be good. Yeah, I would think, Wick, if you were a Taco Bell, in my opinion, right? I think you would either be the grill the grilled cheese chalupa. Was it the grilled cheese, John? They had
What
a
the
grilled,
fuck?
way back in the day, they had a chicken grilled cheese chalupa, which was like mad cheese in it. You know what I mean? It was like legitimately grilled
Yeah,
That's
cheese.
fire.
I think they brought it back for the canteen or whatever.
I like that.
They did bring it back for Cantina.
Wampus is one of those.
Flamin' hot Doritos Locos Tacos.
Yo! That's the best
I was
one.
gonna say a
That's
chalupa.
the best one.
I'll take
Chalupa.
chalupa.
Chalupa's fire.
Chalupi.
What do you think Activate would be?
Alright.
Double beef burrito.
What? All right, I'll take
Ooh.
that. I'll take that. I'll
Double
take
beef
that.
burrito. Are you
Double
are you
beef.
corroborating his opinion? The
I'm
the
actually a
not
chicken
the
guy.
grilled
I'm actually a
cheese,
chicken- I
grilled
like-
cheese
I like
chicken
yeah.
for me.
Cantina's chicken burrito.
Ooh, much
Ooh.
better upgrade. Much better upgrade.
I gotta try it. Well, I gotta wait till it comes back. I think, right?
Uh oh.
Psycho Turtle's
I think
battery
it's still
died.
there.
Oh no! Rip Psycho Turtle. Oh no!
Yeah, we've been in here
Damn.
for 2 hours,
For 2
36
hours,
minutes,
yeah,
and
we've
30
already,
seconds.
we've already,
Really?
we're already exhausting battery.
It's felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah. But it's
All
all
right, I
good.
got a
But I really
question for you.
appreciate you. Yeah. You got another question?
I got a question for you.
All right,
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, I can go on forever. Not really. Yeah, but I always got more to say, and you're like, you always want to make them leave me.
Well, say it.
Yeah. So, Vinny, forgive me. I don't exactly remember who was all entirely there, but I remember you were there for what was it called? The Virtual Gauntlet. Do you remember doing that?
Oh yeah.
It was like Nickelodeon gas almost. How do you
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
about doing
I,
that?
Oh wait, you showed me. Yeah,
I
you
did the
showed me that
soundtrack.
video. That was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, their
That
first
video was
episode.
awesome. That video
yeah,
was so
me
cool.
and Lion are tight. Code is awesome. I did the soundtrack for that map.
Oh my god, that's fire! Like that's always gonna be there now. Yeah, you did the soundtrack. That's fucking amazing.
Are you
yeah,
gonna do
that was,
something
it was
similar
fun.
like that soon?
Like more music or more Virtual Gauntlet? Because I
Well,
would totally
like the
go back
Gauntlet,
on.
John. Like that was a good video that you guys did.
Yeah.
Do they do more?
Oh, we
of
got
those,
our
or-
ass.
That was like perfect. That was perfect VR chat content right there. I think they need to
We
do
got
more
our
of those
ass kicked.
episodes.
But we had
I
the
know.
superior trash talk.
Yeah. You guys genuinely made me laugh. I was like, this shit is hilarious. I'm fucking sold. And it was entirely because you guys were making it fun to watch. 1000%.
Oh yeah.
1000%.
He showed me that video too. I was laughing my ass off too. It was
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
like
that
you're
was,
fighting like the people from fucking what's the Save Super Earth? What's that one called? What's that game?
The
Starship Troopers.
Helldivers? The Helldivers?
Helldivers.
The
Yeah, yeah.
Helldivers.
It's basically Starship Troopers. Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, basically.
Same thing. More fascism.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Real. Real.
And
See again, like I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. They were my rivals. I have to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the space
everybody there
fascists. Yeah.
everybody there was a good sport. It was me, Roma, played by Trending Fangs, my co-director, Diggy, bandmate, and Motley, who is the bat person in the group banner.
Hmm.
He's my co-writer, confidant. He's really like when we write scripts. There's another project. There's a project I forgot. So Motley's channel is a stop motion animation channel. That's like kind of like the area of YouTube that he comes from. And I've been working with him to create a stop motion film, a feature
my
length.
God.
So it was.
What won't you do?
Yeah, it was. It's more. He's more in charge of the project, but we co-wrote the script together, and I think the most fun that I have creatively nowadays is writing scripts and writing music, and just the process of piecing it all together, and especially like when it comes to a narrative need. So like writing an episode of Altered Evil, the show, which we have a bunch of scripts written for, but we haven't filmed one yet. The plan is to do that next year, though, when we free up production schedules.
Yeah.
That's going to require a lot of like asset work. That's like you were asking earlier if we were going to add more stuff here. Yeah, I want to do like not a complete revamp, but I would like to do a sizable rework of the assets here before we premiere it. So I'm thinking about experimenting with different shaders and stuff to try to get like I would consider our look fairly stylized, but
Yeah.
I'm really into the aesthetic of like Jet Set Radio Future with the cell shading and other like I think I want to bring more Y2K into it. It's something that I'm really starting to embrace because that's
It's in vogue.
Yeah, it's in vogue right now. The 90s are out, even though I love the 90s stuff. I also love Vaporwave, but Vaporwave is like in the grave right now.
That's a whole different realm.
Yeah. Yeah, Vaporwave is not coming back for a while. But 80s aesthetic, like when it comes to technology, the 80s aesthetic for technology is where it's at for me. I love giant buttons and clicky switches and CRT monitors and beige and VHS tapes and all that. I love
everything
that
analog. Everything analog, basically.
Yeah, and I love the color of the 90s. I love how everything was colorful and stylized. I really like saturated colors. Like, there's not a whole lot of green in here, but that's part of why. Well, there's Psycho Turtle, but there's. I really like to up the saturation and use like really bright, loud color in video. In terms of just design spec. Ooh.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Goddamn Grange.
So,
yeah.
where was I going with this? Oh, right, stop motion. Yeah, that's another thing we're working on, stop motion film.
Mad scientist.
We have that. I want to say we have close to half of the scenes filmed. That will be out like next winter. It's going to take a long ass time to finish that.
Is this like a movie or is this like a syndicated show almost?
It will be about 2 hours long.
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
Stop motion and everything.
But I can give you I can give you a quick premise. The premise is, well, the film is called Shrek and Shadow Death Wish. So as you can imagine, this is a stop motion film. So we have to use action figures to animate the characters. And
Wallace and Gromit like.
Motley has, a pretty big collection of some vintage and some newer figures, partially as a hobby, but also for the stop motion projects. So, damn, we got all these video game characters and several movie characters from all these different IPs. How do we animate something and use them all? What if we did a multiversal death tournament, like a giant battle royale map? Oh, my roommate just got home.
Oh, I saw that. That thing is.
It'll be
it's not good.
like what's it called?
I'm doing an interview
battle.
right now.
No, the Battle of Ultimate Destiny, that old one YouTube
Meat
video.
tape.
Ultimate Destiny. This is the ultimate showdown. Like that, yeah.
Neil
Hello.
Cicierega. I'm huge Neil Cicierega fan.
I love Neil
I still follow
Cicierega,
him
yeah.
to this day.
Yeah, he's
Huge.
so good.
That guy's impression on internet culture is going to be like celebrated as like the equivalent of the Mona Lisa someday.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's internet history.
The amount of
He's-
influence.
Yeah.
The amount of influence that one guy has created for internet culture will be something that is honored when he's in his old age. I hope. But he's
never
still
gonna
out
die.
there. He's still doing a gaming podcast. I literally listened to it earlier today.
That's what's up.
Anyways, yes, multiversal death tournament starring Shrek, Shadow the Hedgehog, among other many characters. And
You got Kermit in there?
we don't have a Kermit figure, but we have quite a lot of like.
Gotta have
ridiculous
Shaggy in there.
shitposting.
Ultimate. Was it Ultimate Form Shaggy?
Maybe like a Gundam?
Like Shaggy would eliminate everybody, man.
Yeah. Ultimate Form Shaggy just comes in there and just starts beating the fuck out of everybody. He's like the final
Ultimate form
boss.
Shaggy versus Ultimate form Hank Hill.
There's a lot that had.
Hank Hill.
gone
Oh
into
my
that,
god,
the
Ultimate Form
creation
Hank
of
Hill. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That would
There's
be
a
battle.
lot that went into that. Writing the script was a blast though, because it's as silly as the premise is, like you still need a 3-act structure, you still need character motivations, like to get from A
The
to
hero's
B,
journey.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And the process of, I guess, figuring out where to go and how serious to take it was a really fun time. And then there's the set crafting and everything for all the locations that we need, which required me to actually take a trip out there and visit him and like help construct the sets and film a lot of stuff. And we still have more to do. So that's why I say it'll be out winter next year. It's going to be a while.
That's what's up.
I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
The little shots that you showed me were like super impressive.
It's a lot of
It was-
fun.
it was
I
very
think it's all about the
hands-on,
lighting.
but yes.
That's one thing I had to emphasize in the production is we bought these like little, they're supposed to be like desk lamps, bendy desk lamp with an RGB light. And we're using those to independently like light the scenes and the characters. And the lighting does a lot of heavy lifting when it comes to productions for stop motion.
yeah,
like,
dude.
as it would in real life, I suppose.
A lot of love and care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long process.
Yeah,
That's
why
another
stop
thing
motions
in
are
virtual
crazy.
production.
Oh,
Virtual
yeah.
production, that's another big element that's missing. Some studios have tools that they create custom it's just like an avatar that has a light asset on it that's placeable.
Yep.
among other,
I've seen the little orb you can move around and shit. Yep. Like that kind of
among
thing.
many other tools. But lighting assets are critical, and learning that stuff in Unity, God, it took me a long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Light probes, light volumes, and stuff for this level. Like having
there you
to
go.
do all that by hand. Oh my! It took me weeks.
I just,
but
That just
thankfully,
dilated my eyes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have some fantastic people that help me behind the scenes. Shout out to Dangleberry in particular for teaching me about light probes and light volumes. Very much appreciate you. We also have Sacred on the team who created this version of the Vinny avatar and gave it a bunch of prefabs and really optimized the hell out of it, because when I model crap in Blender, it's the same thing. He helped throw together the Psycho Turtle model, which he did not mention, but he's a fantastic sculptor. He sculpted this avatar by hand.
Oh my
Oh, hell
goodness.
yeah.
In Blender.
This is actually kind of badass. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the problem is that it was like, several million triangles. So
Oh,
our
Yeah.
buddy Sacred Redstone helps us behind the scenes. He also did the videography for the Squiggle music video. So you can see him in the credits there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to Sacred and Madman for helping with that.
Nailed me with
Big
my
W.
avatar too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
It seems like
It seems like
whoever apes out into making avatar stuff just does it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Yeah, I mean, every
Oh,
scene
yeah.
has no shortage of their own creators, and it's just like everybody has that one guy that they go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That is definitely the case with us for a handful of people. We need something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got one last question for you personally. With the Japanese scene, do you find it to be way too hard to do some sort of outreach in terms of working with them? Or are you not interested? Or if the right thing aligned, would you want to work with them? Like, let's say there's a band called like Noctis Flameberg or something like that, and there's some other ones. I could show you later, but like, there's no shortage of Japanese bands. There's at least like 8, but like one guy is in like 4 of them for some reason. So like, I'm trying to like see all this stuff on my own end. Like they're always on Twitter, like talking about anything. Kind of like you would.
We had
but like,
come perform at our show too. He was more of like in the band kind of esque a little bit.
No, he's multi-talented, but he's not a rock band. He's just himself. So he's a screamo sort of musician, or sorry, a singer. But he's a solo artist. But yeah, there's like Noctis Flameberg. There's like 4 other ones I can't remember right now. There's one that's red. There's one that's blue. There's like 4 other ones. There's like a whole like group of like Rindos and Manukas or whatever. They're just like in a band straight up. Do you see yourself working with them at any point in time? Or do you think it's like too difficult?
Other than the language barrier.
日本語よね、難しいですか?
See?
Not a problem.
I think that's a yes.
Not a problem. Tomorrow.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Merge.
Yeah,
Have you guys
tomorrow
seen
for
Capsule?
them, late night for you, yeah.
Have you seen the capsule performances? I think they
who would perform at that? I don't know if I have.
No,
I know the
Capsule is
band Capsule.
band. Yeah, they've done a couple of virtual map performances. Although I think they're
Yeah. I've seen one. Yeah, it's like pre-rendered. Like you see them like move, and then they move at that time. It's like almost like a video playback that you can walk into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Even right.
Yeah. I've seen at least a couple of them.
I would love to work with the Japanese scene more. It's just a question of they would probably have to seek me out because I'm in my own bubble and I'm trying to figure out, of course, always. I feel like we all are at some point trying to just test our boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a period right now where like having just released the album and doing a lot of virtual production on our parody work and stuff, combined with many real life elements keeping me busy. I'm just
you have a lot of projects going on.
I'm trying to complete a number of projects before I get involved in new ones. There's a lot of like really big delayed gratification projects I got myself involved in this year. So I'm just in kind of the process of trying to knock that stuff out. But yeah, and if you know anybody who'd be interested in working with me, just have them hit me up for sure. Have your people call my people.
Totally.
I'll have to talk to him more myself, but I think our friend, well, I don't want to put them on the spot, but I think Bad Boy Raven would definitely be fucking with you guys. But he speaks English. He's just another talented guy. Everything about him is Halloween this, Halloween that. So I think it'd be
bring him in.
Right up. Bring him in.
If
I think it'd be right up.
If want to like rap on like really old drum and bass, or like
they do like scenecore
for sure.
They do a lot of scenecore, yeah.
I don't know.
And also some shoegaze too.
For
also some shoegaze.
Yeah. Yep.
So
they're good at doing that.
What do they do?
Like I'm looking for someone to rap on some like old noisy and optical.
Shoegazing.
Yeah, shoegazing. I don't know. They're coming out with some sort of Halloween-esque sounding album on October 1st. I know that much.
You know why it's called shoegaze?
Because
you're stoned.
When they play the music, they just stare down at their shoes like this.
They stare down at their guitar pedals.
The wah-wahs.
Yeah, it's so big. It's so big. They have like 1,000 different things on their rack. They just have to fucking stare at their shoes all day.
You guys go to the Brian Jonestown show?
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
I can dig it.
Brian.
Look them up. They're great. Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Yeah.
Brian Jonestown.
Well, that'd be what's up. Did you guys? I mean, I always would say like you guys working with. Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
No, not the guitar. Oh man.
Damn.
No one cares about that. It's all going CPU.
It'll still sound the same.
Right,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, I was gonna say,
it's
MIDI piano roll on it.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll use my Sega Genesis.
That's becoming more a
get a sick
legitimate
bass line.
bassist than that thing.
Damn.
Damn.
You know what? You know what?
Shit, the real bass players.
Holy shit.
Don't hit
Holy
virtual beats,
shit.
man. Don't hit virtual beats. He's right over there just
This
chilling.
guy just threw it to like the 80-yard line, man.
Sign him
Get
up
this
for
guy on the
defending Broncos.
Patriots.
Get this guy in the
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
man. Bro got an arm.
Don't need bass.
His name is
98 years old, but he's still got a fucking
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
I'm an artist.
He hasn't
I'm
been
getting
beaten
moved.
yet.
Yeah.
I need my Wendy's.
Real. Oh man. Oh,
Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's.
Man.
Wendy's.
Wendy's, huh?
Yeah, Wendy's.
Oh man, this is so much fun.
Wendy's. You said Wendy's, and I started to feel it in my knees. All right, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, yeah. Whoa, chill.
Yeah. You got any?
But,
got anything else to add, Mr. Activeight?
I was gonna say, I'm glad that you guys are pretty open with working with different artists in the scene and stuff like that. You know what I mean? One thing I would always wanted to ask you guys, how do you guys are more open into trying other genres outside of your respective sphere of music? You know what I mean? Like we'll mention with Bad Boy Raven, for example. He does like scenecore and shoegaze kind of style. You know what I mean? And he probably would ask.
There isn't a genre
Very
I
diverse.
won't try.
There's
I
no
am
genre.
Pan.
Okay.
I'm completely pan with my
That was
genres.
me, I guess.
Yeah. There you go. I found your next
Yeah,
vocals
we've
for your
made some
upcoming- for your
electronic
upcoming
tracks
records.
together. It was like the first thing we did was Comp
Like
2.
I don't do anything metal on my own.
It's like that, yeah. It's like you can try out different genres, and I've tried out different genres. It's whether I release them or not,
Fair.
right?
Fair.
Sure.
Because
Nothing- it
that-
doesn't hurt to try.
I think that's a more legitimate question. It's like I can say, like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm a K-pop star. You know, I daylight as a K-pop star, but you know, I'm down here, I'm doing metal and such, and that's how I'm known in this scene. Like how do you know if I don't post, right?
Exactly.
It didn't
That would be
happen.
amazing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Where's the proof?
And
Exactly.
yeah. It's like,
How
yeah,
many
I
Korean
can
words do you know right now?
experiment with different things, but
I know
it's
like two at best.
right. Does it
Kimchi.
fit the project that you're aiming for? Does it make sense to have like a blend of different genres? Kind of yes, for like in the case of WORMZ, but for something that's like a mono experience, right? You're coming in for a metal album, like throw any one of the WORMZ songs on, you know, Way of the Mountain. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No.
Right.
Makes sense.
Does it make narrative sense to have jarring transitions between songs?
If you're Mr. Bungle,
If you're
True.
Mr. Bungle, but you go into a Mr. Bungle concert knowing that you're going to get whiplashed,
that's true.
sonic
But yeah,
whiplash
like-
the entire time.
He made that song
Artists
Egg,
like
right?
that. Artists like that are a big inspiration to me. Like Mr. Bungle, they
Mr.
might be giants. Ween, like they just make whatever they
Yep.
want whenever they want. So I would love
Yeah,
to be like that.
SpongeBob.
I will, with the intention of a Mr. Bungle aesthetic or you know, trying to present it that way. I would make an EP that is like jazz on one song and K-pop on another song, death metal on the third song, and then some I don't know, chill out ambient or some breakcore. I don't know. I'm open to trying just about anything. People like
Devin
my voice.
Townsend.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about how you
People
can
like-
transition from one to the next.
Yeah.
If
As you're
people like
saying,
my
yeah.
vocal takes, then let's fucking hit me up.
Let's run it.
Yeah, it was running, you know, like
Yeah.
I would ask because there's a lot of there's been, you know, there's a lot of like, I wouldn't say much of a disconnect, but it's more of like people whenever you talk to people about music and say, oh, I make music, I make that music, it's more about like, it's more of a commitment thing between the two parties. And when we see it in VRChat, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of people who would be like down to work with something outside of their sphere of what they normally know. You know what I mean? And I always try to encourage a lot of my constituents about, you know, it's okay to not understand the type of music they make unless, like, you know, you have a soul like hate of that specific genre of music. but you shouldn't not think about, like, you should think about at least trying it for once to like expand your arsenal of versatility, because like that's what I've been trying to tell Wick and all my other artists, is that like, you know, if you're just a one trick pony, you stick to one genre for like 6-7 albums, you know, people gonna get burnt out. They're gonna think you make the same shit over and over again, and it's like, where's the versatility, where's the diversity, and like, you know, where do a certain person fit in a certain song here? Like, I see like rappers go on pop EDM songs all the time, and it's like nobody bats an eye when they do that, but then when, you know, it's time to release their solo project, everybody's all in fucking arms about, oh man, this album should have sounded like this person should have sounded like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't what I was trying to say is, I don't want your fans to I hope that your fans aren't the type of people that like would be like saying, oh, I only like Altered Eva from this specific style, or like this specific project here.
I doubt they'd be like that.
Mhm.
I don't know if I
No,
have
I think that's their
enough.
choice.
Yeah, I'd say most of my fans are just like my friends, so
That's good.
they don't care.
That's good.
They
That's
don't
good.
really care what
Hell yeah.
people like.
Yeah.
Like, that's their
Understand
that.
choice to like it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
How many screamo songs do you need to write and to release back to back before you can no longer call yourself a rapper?
I mean,
How
that's
much of that is changing your style?
I mean,
mean,
I would
it's about
consider the
inspiration.
lead singer of Archspire a rapper, because he was
Yeah.
inspired by like Tech 9, but here he is still screaming, you know?
yeah.
Like,
do
as long
both.
as you still have the
Right.
skill set, you can still be that if you want to identify as that, or maybe you can just put it in your Wikipedia page or some shit, like you're capable. Like, I don't think it has to be like an end all be all. Like, you can still have the
Right.
title with you.
Right.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
what was running through my head when you guys said,
Yeah,
like,
'cause,
okay,
like,
well,
yeah,
you want
there's
to
been, like,
experiment
even
with
in rap
different
music.
projects or different styles. Like,
Mhm.
what is a genre really, aside from a category that you see on like, you know, music stores?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, at least in the rap kind of sphere, the genre is determined by the kind of beat you use. Like, let's say like a regalia beat or like a glow beat or something. Like every kind of beat is its own subgenre. That's how it works over here. But if you want to do like new metal, you want to have to sound like Korn or, you know, Nine Inch Nails or something, or Linkin Park or Deftones or something. I probably got one of those wrong, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's the Nine Inch Nails one.
Yeah, what are they?
Yeah,
Industrial?
Nine Inch
No.
Nails is industrial.
Industrial? My bad.
Mhm.
That's your Rob
But-
Zombies and Power Man.
Rammstein maybe a little bit.
5000,
Static
Ministry.
X,
Ooh, yes,
Yes.
yes, Static
Prodigy.
X. Yep.
Prodigy. Oh my
Alright.
god, I would do a Prodigy
Yes,
cover in a
Prodigy.
second.
Well, all right. Give me like your top 3 bands. Any one of you
Dude,
can start.
Just hit me up. Just hit me up with it.
Fire.
Let's do
Wow,
Spitfire.
didn't dampo.
Right now, top 3 bands. Fuck. Gojira, Tool, and Mastodon.
Ooh.
Classic.
Rest
Okay.
in peace.
Rest
Can't
in-
go wrong.
Damn.
Rip to the
Can't
bull.
go
Rip
wrong.
to the bull.
What
Yeah.
about you? 3
Hard
bands?
for me to find 3.
Joy
It's
Valence
not easy.
and Bray.
Damn, that sucks.
JVB,
Okay.
Joy Valence and Bray. System of a Down, Queens of the Stone Age.
I don't know that first one. What do they make?
You know, you're asking like top 3. You're top 3. You're stuck on an island. You get you
top
can only
3?
pick the discographies of 3 bands.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I know. I
In
know.
that case, System of a Down, Queens of the Stone Age, and Aphex Twin.
Okay.
Aphex Twin.
Interesting.
I fuck with Aphex
There's
Twin.
My
definitely a lot
man.
there.
Or like I would say like bands that have like huge discographies. Like I'd pick Devin Townsend. Right, 27 albums, and each album
You're
is
just
different, way different from.
You're
the
just
Twitter.
trying to cheese the question at that point.
There's nothing wrong with wanting variety.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, it's a quantity versus quality, right? Yeah, with Devin Townsend, you have Transcendence, which is a great fucking album. Epic
Yep.
Cloud, great album. Empath,
I'm
great.
not-
Hummer,
I'm not
so much.
poo-pooing no Devin Townsend. I'm not poo-pooing that.
Right, but I mean,
So
but,
you get it
you
because he
taking-
has like 700 songs. So you're just
Mm.
trying to add something to your Spotify playlist out there.
I mean, that's
Guilty
why
as
I
charged.
asked.
He said guilty.
Notice I didn't add him to my top 3, right? Because I'm also thinking like the logistics of like quality versus quantity, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna listen on? Fucking Coconut?
You probably
Martin.
fucking tinker
You can have the
over there,
Zune. You can have
but
the Zune
probably
that you
be able to
had.
make one out of a
Yeah.
coconut. Look,
You can borrow a Zune.
Yeah. Well, I'll get the milk out too. Everyone wants that milk.
Oh yeah.
exactly. It's healthy. Good for you.
Good
No
for the
ifs,
mouse.
no
for
buts,
all.
no coconuts. Come on.
That's right.
Good for
Come
your
on,
skin.
come on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good for the
Exactly.
sound.
Damn
Good
right.
for the soul.
Well,
Good
yeah.
for my
Coconut
OnlyFans.
music. We call that reggae.
Good for the soul.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the I got the
why?
reference. I got the reference, Sade. I got the reference.
I didn't.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah,
Wampus?
I mean,
You put the lime in the. I'm waiting, Wampus.
I can't believe that Psycho Turtle's avatar is still here.
Me too.
Is he offline?
He's just chilling.
He put the
He's
turtle
gone?
in
The battery died.
shell and
That's
making
wild.
I'm not gonna jinx it.
Yeah,
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. No.
I'm gonna answer.
The longer
I'm gonna answer
we
for him though.
Yeah, please. Hold on. Please answer for
yeah.
him.
Yeah, answer
Psycho
for him.
Turtle's top 3 bands, probably Mr. Oizo,
Okay.
Portishead,
Okay.
and Billy Idol.
Really?
Okay. I can get behind Billy Idol.
That'll
Yeah.
be Enya.
Fire.
Does it have to be bands?
No,
Sarah
but
McLachlan.
preferably.
Enya, for sure.
Enya.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna only include one big artist.
Greg.
The first one's Breakins.
Fair.
Okay.
The next one is Scro. And then the last one, he hasn't even released anything. It's all clips. It's Modal Nodes.
How am I supposed to know about that? Vinny,
Well, now
you're
you
being
know.
robbed.
You can look at it.
You hear it in your dreams.
Vinny, you're being
right?
robbed.
Car.
Virtual Beats is stealing your car. What is Virtual Beats doing to your car?
Hey, you can't
Why do you
park
have that
there.
shit box, bro? What the fuck?
Yo. How fucking dare you?
Me?
That
What
is
do you
a
mean me?
that is a 1987 Datsun 300ZX Turbo.
Oh, it's a
with the digital
Datsun?
dash.
Okay, I take it
Yeah,
back. I
you-
take it back.
Why
I take
blame
it
me?
back.
He already said it.
I take it back. I didn't know it was a Datsun.
you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn, I almost caught
You said
straight at this
Datsun?
point,
I take it
bro.
all back. This is a project car. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
that is my Chariot.
that's
Your cherry.
My
that's area, yeah.
I made.
Hey, yeah, you
I
put some
may
respect on that fucking vehicle. Put some respect
My
on the
fault,
fucking
my
cherry,
fault.
gang.
I may need a summon to help possess that car to get it to drive, but it's still fucking. I fucking beat you in a race. What are you gonna do? Walk?
Ooh.
I'm gonna run, damn it. I got these wings, man. They can fly pretty fast.
They
all right?
look floppy.
They are floppy, but they're aerodynamic. They glide in the air. You know? I'm ready to go.
But he's got to do this
Anytime.
all day. He's got to do the chicken dance. He's got to start winging
Yeah.
like this. Start winging it.
I gotta go like that.
Oh man. But in any case,
for it, you know.
I'm-
it's like,
What did? Hold
do a
on.
legitimate donut.
Wampus, did you have any, or you just want to
Wampus,
pointedly
yeah.
dodge my question?
yeah.
Oh, well, I would say I'm probably going against the grain. Number 1, the Brian Jonestown Massacre. Love them.
What? What is that? Is this like a MySpace band, or am I just a bigot and I don't know?
That's foul.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean
Early
it.
I don't know who they
90s, early 90s, like shoegaze Godfathers, kinda. Check them
Okay.
out. Fantastic.
I will do
um,
so.
I'm gonna do Beach Boys and
Okay.
Wild
Ah,
Card.
classic.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Dude,
Okay.
Love them.
another
Fuck
it's
yeah.
good folk, man. I love this. I
Okay.
love that.
That's a
It's
good
classic.
diversity.
It's classic. That's classic right there.
I don't know how to judge the first one, but the other two, very fire. Beach Boys. Hell yeah.
Beach Boys.
All right.
Pet Sounds, baby.
Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
Pet
Fire.
Shop. Yeah.
Fire.
Is it Barbershop Quartets?
Beach
You can
Boys
learn a
really
lot.
got me interested in harmonization. Really.
Exactly.
It's like-
the best example that we have of like because rappers, right? Musicians, vocalists, we're all kind of like doing the whole thing, right? You can never learn enough about like vocal and training and such, and getting to know your meat instrument, right? Not the skin flute. Shut up. I didn't say that. You said that. Shut up. I didn't say that.
You're projecting.
But you learn a lot.
I will say it if you want me
You're
to.
a CRT. Right?
Ooh.
I got 60 hertz then.
Ooh.
They bring the pain.
Caught you. I'm lacking.
You caught me at 1 hertz. Right?
I just love he just took the blank stare he's have on the face. Oh my god.
Wait, I'm the drummer, so am I supposed to? But
Yeah.
Yo, Virtual, can you bring me that car?
Virtual, bring the car. Yeah.
Y'all Panasonic.
Holy shit!
Holy
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Eat that fucking car out of here, man.
Do you think the piano would eat it?
Yeah, probably.
No.
wait, Vinny, that's a fire line.
Piano does not desire.
I'm a
the taste for
Chevron, yellow
mechanicals. Only
Panasonic, Willow
flesh.
Panasonic,
I'm
and I'm
a
eating at a
Trinitron.
Sonic.
You a Panasonic.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then it's Willow Panasonic, eating at a Sonic.
Bars.
Get my KS Emerald with my OC Blonic.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Blonic.
And I'm
Oh my
not
God.
Tails. I'm my original character, Blails.
This is classic New Grudge shit
By the
right
way,
here.
This is
how we came up with
dude. I
lyrics
haven't
for
heard
them.
this. I haven't heard these quotes in like
Yeah.
years, dog.
Why
So
we
I'm
just
like-
supposed to call?
I didn't catch anything.
Yeah,
you said.
being 98 years old will do that, man. Your memes get dated.
Yeah. Then they can't relate to the youth.
Yeah.
And all they want to hear is fucking
I thought-
6'7", LeBron James, this and that.
You were like,
Start taking your
is
butt.
Brian
Yeah.
Jonestown Massacre a MySpace band? And I was like, oh, Beach Boys. Oh, is that a TikTok?
Oh, no, I love Beach Boys. I want to do that to them. But the other band, I have no
Boys.
fucking
I
idea.
think I heard of that account on OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's a crazy
Were they
name.
popular on
I
Vine?
prefer
I don't know.
Where are the beach men?
Yeah, where are they at?
Beach Twinks.
David Hasselhoff? We got his car, kid, right here.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to start it.
Damn.
Look,
Oh.
I love this car. Aesthetically, it's a beautiful, seriously, look up the 1987 300ZX with a digital dash. It is like the most vaporwave ass car you've ever seen in your life. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
This is not a reliable machine.
Oh,
When it
yeah.
comes to actual vehicles, I mostly place value on reliability as a factor. That's why I have 3 vehicles, one from 1981, one from 1996, and one from 2009. And that's like,
yeah.
I'm not getting any newer cars. I'm not getting cars newer than that. And I do
What's
all my own
what's the
maintenance and stuff.
2009 car?
Honda Fit, baby.
Honda
Ooh,
Fit.
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Unkillable.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I've gone through, I've put in I've upgraded the suspension, just like a cold air intake, not a huge amount of work, but I have made a lot of aesthetic mods to that car, but I don't really want to tear into the engine or anything. The 96
Keep it
is the
OEM.
F-150.
Keep it OEM.
If you
Keep it
don't have to-
OEM, baby.
If you don't have to.
Yeah, 96 is an F-150 with 300 straight six. That's 4.9 liter inline 6-cylinder engine.
Yep.
Many
Fire.
video essayists and mechanics will tell you that that is the most reliable engine that was ever made in the United States. It's basically a Lada, if a Lada was made in the U.S. At least for the
in
engine.
line at a Wendy's.
The fuel pressure regulator is because of the EFI system. That engine has been made since 1965, and I had the engine in that truck is the very, very final iteration of it, which has an EFI module on it. The carbureted version on my 1981 F250 is also a 300 straight six, and that will not have that problem ever. Because
Did it
it's
shut down in
carbureted.
line?
It's carbureted. It's not a
This is car-
EF,
yeah.
it doesn't have an EFI system. That's mainly an injector issue. But yes, we were in line at the fucking Wendy's, and the truck was overheating. It needed to get some motion in it.
I see.
I mean, it didn't die in the line or anything. It was just like a very uncomfortable ride, and the cylinders were misfiring pretty bad.
Oh shit.
But like, I'll just go on and on if you let me. But I'll try to make one last note. The reason why that these engines are reliable is most engines have a timing belt or a timing chain, which can eventually wear out and break. The 300 State 6 has a timing gear. So the valve train is dictated by a gear, like a forged metal gear, which is basically, it's impossible for it to ever skip a cylinder or run on anything other than the intended firing order. It's basically impossible to break. You can overheat them. They can break in all kinds of other ways, but inside of that engine block, that stuff is not coming apart. And that's why they average more than 250,000 to 300 and 400,000 miles on those engines.
Why do you think they gave up doing that?
Money.
Because, well, planned obsolescence is a big thing.
Fair.
Planned obsolescence, I would say, is a primary reason. It's not a particularly efficient engine. You can expect 15 to 18 miles per gallon in it. It does have a very high torque rating, though, so for towing, it's great. It can carry a lot of weight, but the engines, in terms of like power, like modders, hot rodders don't like them because they don't make a lot of power, and you have to put a lot of money in to get them to make power.
Can I just say, you should be doing this as Hank Hill.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn it. Yep, I sure do love my truck, I tell you what. My red Ford truck.
Hey, we need
The
a
red
Reboot
one,
too.
yeah.
What kind of engine does it have?
It's got the electronic
Yeah, we need
fuel
the
injected
Avatar, Vinny.
300 straight 6 4.9 liter inline 6 engine.
My immersion. we
Change the
need
avatar.
Oh,
My immersion.
Yes, you're
Do it.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at
Now, really, you want to get something that has a high reliability factor. That way, when you do your own maintenance, you can be sure that what you're doing is correct. If you refer to the Titan's manual, hold on, let me change my lighting. Ah, that's better.
Beautiful.
It's a
Now, if you refer to the Chilton's manual, you'll see here that you can you should replace your transmission fluid every 45,000 to 50,000 miles. A lot of people don't want to do that, but I like to do it every 300 or 400 miles just to be safe. Sometimes I'll walk into the Lowe's or the Home Depot and buy a wrench, not because I need it, but really just because I need to calm down.
The transmission fluid is always red, like a red-blooded American, or do you go with the other colors?
Well, I've always been a Lucas Oil man myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Lucas
what they
Oil.
use in the race
Real.
cars, you know, at NASCAR.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
See, a lot of
Hank-
people have a Hank Hill impression. Not a whole lot of people have a good Hank Hill impression.
He can keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
going
I
too.
was
That's the
down at
crazy
the
part.
Auto Zone the other day, and I'll be damned if they had oil that was purple.
Purple.
What the
think the
hell? Why would
color-
you need that for? You gonna put
Bobby,
it in
the
a cup?
color purple is for people that play soccer. You know what I mean?
Real. Talk to him, Hank. Talk to him, Hank.
Yep.
Have you ever had your truck break down?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not answer that question.
Oh yeah, it's a little personal.
My-
Right, I understand.
My truck is a beautiful, perfect creature, and I will not have you sully its reputation.
What's the highest mileage did you get on it, Hank?
Well, right now we're sitting at something like 172,000 miles, which for 1996 is a pretty effective and low mileage vehicle. Most of
Damn.
the damage is in the body. I've had to do a little bit of. Oh, my headset battery's low, Bobby.
Oh no.
No.
Oh shit.
No. I'll drive
Peggy!
it up soon.
Peggy, get me the charger!
Peggy!
You sure Luann didn't take it?
Luann.
Luann hasn't lived here for like 10 years, dude. Well, how would you know that anyway?
I have a little secret spy camera in your living room.
What are you, Dale?
Yeah, I don't trust the government. Do I look like
I'm
someone
not
who
a
would?
big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan
of the government.
30, 30.
30 for 30, 30.
30 for 30.
Oh my god, dude.
There was a.
This is so funny, dog. I could go on forever. Bro.
Hold on.
Rolled over a million miles.
Over 1 million miles.
Whoa.
Yeah, did you know?
Did you know that Toyota will give you a brand new Toyota Tundra if you make it over 1 million miles?
Really?
I believe there's more than
Yes.
20 such documented cases. Yep. If I could have any truck, I probably would select a 2000 Toyota Tundra 5-speed.
Just so you can get a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
nope,
like,
so
well,
I can
it's a,
keep
it's a
the
re-
old
like a
one.
reliability or like a guarantee
True.
type of thing.
Wow. A
I
million
know a
miles.
lot of Toyotas made in America. Like it's a Japanese brand, yeah, but it's probably the most, arguably the most American vehicle.
Yeah, I heard that argument
Did you
before.
know
It was
that
like,
the
who
Toyota
cares about a
Tacoma
Dodge
was
and Jeep
built
and
in
Ram?
Tacoma, Washington?
I think.
Big, how is Psycho
That's
Turtle
really
still
cool.
here?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just
He's
been chilling,
chilling.
smiling. He's just
He
chilling.
played the
He told me he was
Yeah.
stoned earlier, so maybe it finally came to be.
Yeah.
Maybe they
boy
fell
lost
asleep.
in
song,
time.
the elegy.
Oh wait, no,
the
they
elegy
did tell
song,
me
it's
that their
elegy
battery
statue.
died.
From
They did say their battery died in the group chat.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
yes, Majora's Mask.
We should wrap this up.
Yeah,
I
we
have
should.
not eaten
I
yet.
feel you. I feel you. But
Oh,
like I
fuck.
said, guys,
Right.
I really
get
do
you a
thank
body
you guys
to
for taking
consume.
this amazing time to really get
Yeah,
to know
thank
you
you
guys
again.
more about this stuff
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. You know, do you guys have any questions for us? Really, normally we like to turn the questions over to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, do you have any questions about us and what we do or anything like that?
What's up, y'all chilling?
Like a villain.
I'm
like a
chilling.
goddamn
Hell
super
yeah.
villain.
I'm gonna feel my knees when I sit down right
That's
after
what's
this.
up.
But yeah.
Real.
DaVinci Resolve or Vegas Pro?
DaVinci Resolve.
Vegas Pro.
Welcome back.
Come on, man, let's go.
Back from the
Oh, he's
dead.
back!
Holy
He's
shit!
back!
Was he LARPing the whole
I
time?
had to chug
He
a
was-
gallon of urine to recharge, but
Oh my god!
You needed.
What the fuck?
If you
Wait,
told me
what?
electrolytes, I could have just given you a Gatorade.
shit, you know I'm psycho. I can't help it.
Who else but Psycho?
Oh, psycho!
Bobby drinking piss again? God.
Not again.
God, dude. Oh man.
So yeah,
It was a
genuine.
new age
Do you guys have any
craze.
questions for us?
Ableton or FL Studio?
FL Studio.
FL Studio.
Come on, man.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's
We're
up.
goated. We're goated.
Hell yeah.
CBT
It does
or
everything-
BBC?
What?
Oh, what?
You say BBL or BBC? What'd you say?
CBT or BBC?
Ooh. Let's go CBT.
CBT.
British
I don't even know.
Broadcasting.
Computer-based training.
You should go BBC. I think
I
that's
don't know.
more
I
future
don't know what the acronyms are. I'm not good with my acronyms, so I don't know.
Well, you haven't been on VRChat long enough, I tell you what.
Oh man,
Big
my
beautiful
2,300
church.
hours.
Look at
isn't
him. Does he
long
look like
enough,
a
guys.
VR chatter?
Yeah, I'm not a
Vinny,
sexy
do me a
anime
favor,
girl
say
with big
cool.
titties. You know what I mean?
Cool
Yeah.
whip.
Cool whip.
Whip,
Oh, I knew you would say it that way.
whip. And he went the
What?
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 Why would I say clip that way?
That's how it's
Yeah.
spelled.
Oh,
Well,
man.
that's just how we say it in Ireland. I don't know what's the big deal.
What?
Oh my god.
God damn it.
So, I can... guys, I really thank you guys so much for taking the time for this interview, man. For real.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to get it.
This
I
is
want to get a
legendary.
quick picture. This is legendary. This is literally the most legendary interview we've had so far, bro. Hank Hill,
I
Psycho
can't
Turtle
move.
smiling, bro. VRChatter being real,
We'll
Wampus
make it
being
work.
real, Red being real, bro. I love
Get
it.
on
You guys
over
are
here.
you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
You guys
Virtual, do you want to take the
actually-
photo?
Yes,
Like
let's go
here.
take the photo.